Why do I have to start the question?
Because I don't want to start the question.
Why don't you want to start the question?
I just don't. Look, I feel like you put all this responsibility onto me. I'm not a fan. I feel like you should be responsible for the things you're responsible for, and I should not be responsible for any of the things that I am not responsible for.
What are my responsibilities?
Being the adult in this relationship.
I didn't realize I was the adult in this relationship. So as
Thought
the
it was
adult,
me?
I guess I need to teach you something.
What are you teaching me?
What's the question?
Why are you asking me the question? You're still. If I tell you what the question is, then I'm basically asking the question.
Yeah,
Also, I have no idea if you started or not.
I did.
Ah! I was trying to predict it. I was waiting. I kept waiting. A couple minutes went by. I'm like,
Yeah.
just sitting here. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for you to like cheese me in somehow. But you actually started.
Yeah, I actually started. I was trying to get you to say the question so that I could
I
be
know
like,
you
I got
were.
you.
I know you
We're too much the same person.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking it would be really funny if you said you wanted to record a podcast and then for like an hour and 45 minutes we talked and you pretended like we were recording and then you weren't recording.
Ultimate
I
meme.
figured that would make me pretty depressed. No, it'll be a pretty good meme. Yeah.
It'd make you depressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should consider it. I know I look like the happiest man alive in my new room. I'm very
Oh, that's right.
color coded to be happy.
New room. Who
Very
this?
blue. Blue room. It's very blue.
It is very blue.
Dabba dee, dabba die. And
It's
I have
actually
blue Hawaiian shirt.
kind of the color that
Yeah.
one of my old rooms was. That blue. It was a bit darker than
Blue?
that, but it was blue with white
Yeah.
trim.
The people who painted this room were it was more of like a work release program. You know, these kids off the street, they don't know what they're doing. It kind of looks like shit, but they tried their best, so
Well, you try your best and you don't succeed.
don't. They should never try again. I'll just pay someone properly next time. I'm not gonna sit through this again.
Do you have
But,
to
yeah.
repaint the room back to white when you move?
We'll see. I don't know. I am moving in 1 year, almost to the day. So I don't know. We'll see. If they make me paint it, I mean, I'll just do a shitty job, and then they won't make me do it anymore. So
I mean, that's fair.
that's how you get out of everything at a job. But if like your boss, I know you hate this because you're the boss, right? But as a shitty employee, I could be like the boss, like, oh, go do this, and I'm like, yeah, okay, and I go and do like half-ass, and then he'll never ask me to do it again because I did a bad job. And I'll be like, oh, okay, it's pretty easy.
I mean, I know that trick, and it still doesn't prevent me from telling people to do stuff they don't like.
Yeah. I still think we talked about this a long time ago, but I still think it would be fun if we worked together. Like if I was your subordinate, all the memes I could do.
Would be a lot of memes.
You'd have to fire me. You'd have to.
Nah.
I don't think there'd be a way around it.
Nah, wouldn't fire you.
Just make me work like the graveyard shift. Also, I have a cold, by the way. I've had a cold for like 3 days.
I'm not gonna say I'm sick, but it's like I've had this like thing stuck in my throat for a while, and I don't know.
I'm sick of you.
Damn. Looked straight into your cold and dead eyes.
They're not even dead. My eyes are also blue to match my happy exterior. What do you mean?
It's very, very happy exterior. So, what
Thank
you
you
got?
very
What
much.
else you got going on in that new room of yours?
I have a bookshelf full of my
Oh.
girlfriend's hentai. There's a bunch of posters over there that you can't see.
I kind of see them.
No.
One of them
I'm
looks
talking
like a
about the
biscuit.
real posters.
Oh, the real posters.
Yeah, the real posters. These are not allowed to be shown, but they're pretty cool. We're thinking about adding a whole bunch more stuff like banners and like wall scrolls and shit. See,
Wall
your
scrolls.
room has like nothing in it. I know you're talking about getting that sign, but what are we
Yeah,
talking on
really
time
want
frame
that sign.
here?
I don't know. I haven't even gone back to the Etsy website. Did I talk about it on the podcast? What I wanted?
I think you did.
Well,
The neon sign.
for the refreshers and for the people who didn't watch all the way through, I want to get a little boba bottle that has like little bobas at the bottom of it, little cup with like a straw, and that just says Tej on it. I think that'd be really cool. Kind of like
See, I think you just need something. Like at least I look like I have. Like it's not actually in my bookshelf, but at least I look like I have something.
I mean,
And I am gonna put something like back
I've got a
there.
monitor. I've got this. I've got a bed. I got a end table.
Yeah, but there's nothing, no pizzazz. Like a monitor,
Yeah.
everyone has like 10 monitors nowadays, right? You gotta have something special.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I've got
You wouldn't get a.
posters and pictures. I just don't have them hung up.
Why not?
I used to have a wall of guitars.
Above your bed? That
Yeah.
sounds like a.
Well, no,
Safety
it wasn't. It wasn't above my bed in my other room.
Oh, you pointed. You went like this at the wall behind your bed.
I
and
mean,
was
that's
like,
that's where they would go because I'm sure as hell not putting them up there,
True.
and there's no room over there. So. That's
See, I
probably-
know what your desk looks like, but I don't know what you think your desk looks like. You know what I mean?
No, I don't
Like
know.
I never get the TJ point of view like from your site, right?
Well, this is a secondary monitor. This is a primary monitor, and this is a tertiary monitor.
How come the primary? I don't like how
This
it goes 2 1 3. Shouldn't it go 1 2 3?
You think 1, 2, 3?
Why would it go
Whoops.
2 1 3? Don't do that. He does this all the fucking time. Stop
It's-
hitting the fucking microphone. the look on your face is exactly what I think it is. Every time we're in a Discord hanging out, boom. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Every time.
Every time.
It's okay.
I mean, it's just it's I forget about it. It's there, and then I'm pointing, and then.
How do you forget about it, dude? I cannot. Everyone tells me I need to get a new mic setup because my mic sucks ass, right? But I can't
Ooh.
imagine having this big arm like right in front of me, and I
Send
have
you
to
this
like
one.
maneuver around it.
You want
Why
this
do you
one?
have that one?
It's,
I don't want it.
You know, okay.
Why do you have it? Why do you have that?
It's just an old microphone.
See, I'd be okay with like an above the monitor microphone. Like if there was one above my monitors on an arm that stuck out a little bit, but
Yeah.
not super far past my monitors, I could talk and it would pick it up. I'm okay with that. All right.
I can hook
But
you
the
up.
fact that I would have to have a fucking arm here,
It doesn't
that
have
just
to be
sounds like
there.
a pain in the ass.
No, my
That's where yours
arm's-
is.
No, my arm is right here. And
Yeah, but the
this-
microphone is right in front of you.
Yeah, but I can see past it because it's like right here, and then I'm just going about my day.
See, you're a simpleton. I notice everything, so I wouldn't be able to not notice the fact
You
there's
notice
a
it
microphone.
at first, but you wouldn't. You're not going to notice it forever.
Oh, I would notice it.
Nah, you wouldn't notice it.
I'm a very observant man. It would bother me. And it would never be at the right angle. I hear you moving yours
That is true.
all the time.
If I don't loosen this, it goes.
Yeah, all the
That is
time.
true, that is
So
true.
I would just be all day, and you would hate it.
I wouldn't hate it.
Oh, you didn't cover the label properly? You covered the part of the can that
Oh,
doesn't,
that doesn't
have the label on it?
Dang.
Still with
my
the
bad.
Dr. P, huh? Classic.
Dr. P.
Dude,
So
you're behind the times. Actually, me and my girlfriend cut out sugar
yeah,
for the new year
yeah,
because we made New Year's resolutions like we're a bunch of fucking fruitcakes.
yeah.
And no pop. No pop.
No pop, no soda pop.
No, it's just pop. No pop. Do you really call it soda?
Did you hear that?
What was that? That was on your end.
That was on my end. That was something outside. Probably my neighbors.
Oh, you hate the neighbors. Oh, here we go with the neighbors again.
Since I'm from the north and I have lived everywhere, I just call it whatever is convenient at the time, like wherever I am. So since I'm down here in Texas, I call it soda.
Yeah, but if you were to come over to my place,
If I was
and
to come up
there's
there,
a case, what would you ask for? Hey, hand me a.
Yeah, well, I'd probably, if there's multiple flavors, I'd ask for the flavor. So like if you had like a Dr. Pepper, Squirt, Pepsi, Coke, I'd be like, hey, give me a Squirt, or hey, give me a Dr. Pepper. But
That's fair.
if you just have one in the fridge and it's like one flavor, I'd be like, hey, can you go get me a pop? Like, yeah.
Yeah, pop is cool.
Yeah.
I like pop.
Speaking of pop, there is this specialty store near me. This is taking a long time to get out, I know.
I know.
I'm just trying to.
I
I'm
was
just trying to.
saying,
I'm just trying to figure out how to go about this. But they sell like these custom fizzy bottles.
Pops?
Yeah, it's with pure cane sugar, but they have like
Oh, what do we
custom
got?
flavors.
Hold on,
But
let me
like this one.
IRL zoom.
This one is
S'mores.
S'mores.
Oh, I know why you got this one. I know why you got this.
But also, it also reminded me of like Fallout a little bit. I know you don't play that game, but
I never play Fallout.
Yeah.
Rocket Fizz.
Rocket
Oh yeah,
Fizz.
guys even got little blonde hair on him, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
So it just
very Fallout-esque.
reminded me of you. And I was like, huh.
Oh well, thank you.
And the conversations that we have with words, or how to
Nope,
pronounce them.
doesn't. You know, it doesn't make me think of anything. Actually, we should talk about something else.
That's fine.
I already get mercilessly roasted enough for my pronunciation,
Well, that's
so
fine.
I don't need any.
That's fine.
I don't need any more roasting.
We don't need any more roasting. That's fine. We've started a Terraria world.
Oh, true. Oh shit, we better play Terraria after this. Honestly,
Yeah.
If we don't, I'll be a little disappointed.
No, I was planning on playing it today.
Okay. I mean, that's basically the purpose of our lives at this point.
It's just like, hey, you gonna be on to play Terraria?
Dude, Terraria? Like, okay, so my whole life, I always thought Terraria was kind of eh. Like, I never played
Your
Terraria.
whole life.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't
I
even
was
realize
always like,
Terraria's been out that long.
for as long as I've heard of Terraria, I always thought it was eh, you know?
Yeah,
Because I played Minecraft, and I was like, oh, Minecraft, you know? And then I heard 2D Minecraft, and I was
Yeah.
like, eh. And I knew TB and Jesse Cox played Terraria, and I was like, oh, it sounds like a good time. But I never wanted to play it. And then I started playing it with you. See, we no, hold on. We did this thing where we started playing with everybody, and everyone was too much. People getting in the way, doing all these things without us.
Is
It's really
is the skill ceiling? You know, they were up
Yeah,
here.
it's
We
fair.
are like, I'm like maybe a hair above you, and then you're like at the bottom. And then
well, you know,
the people that are
mechanically,
way
I'm
up
sure I'm
here,
a little bit above you.
the
but,
people that are way up here, they're like, all right, I'm just gonna go all the way left to beat the boss and get the best gear in the
they're
game.
like,
and I'll
I'm
come back."
gonna take the elevator down to level 50 and get a god sword and one shot this boss. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, just shut up. I don't want to deal with it. Terraria is a game where you feel left behind very quickly, though. Like Minecraft, you don't feel left behind because it's really easy to catch back up, and what you need to catch up isn't material; it's just time. But in Terraria, it's like you need the time to get the material, to get
Yeah.
the other material, to get the fucking.
I don't remember it being that long to get some of these like materials, because like to get
we haven't even done anything yet, right? I mean, actually done anything.
Well, no, we beat the first boss, not last.
We've
night.
beaten one boss. We've played for 10 hours and we beat one boss
One
and
boss.
built a house.
Yeah, I mean, and an
That's it.
arena, so that's kind of cool.
That's true.
And we explored
know-
one end and the other end, and we dug a tunnel all the way down.
You know, I guess you did help a little bit with the arena. I was a little bit salty because I felt like I
Oh,
was doing the
here
legwork
we
on the
go.
arena. I felt like
Here
every time we start a project,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I start it and I'm like, all right, guys, this is what I want. And then I walk away for a minute, I come back and it looks the same. And I gotta fucking finish it my goddamn self. And you're like, well, we built that arena. And I'm like, we didn't build shit. I built like 90% of that arena by myself.
I mean,
And you know
fair.
it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, to be
But
be
don't say
fair,
we built the arena.
I mean, I helped with it a little bit, but
Well,
to be fair, you were the one that was like, no, it can't be like that. It's got to be like this. And I'm like, well, that's not efficient.
I just have higher standards. What do you mean?
You wanted to build like a box that we couldn't get in and out of.
Well, I can get in and out of it.
No, not if it doesn't have any doors.
Well, you don't need doors. Not while we're building it.
It's ridiculous.
Look, this guy has no foresight. I tell him, let's do this for this reason, and he's like, well, what about banana splits? And I'm like, don't worry about the banana splits, buddy. We'll just build the fucking box. Bleed the banana split
I helped
after.
build
And
the
he's like,
house.
well, you know, you did help build the house. I'll give you that. And then you put way too many fucking doors in it, and now we have a problem with doors. Too many doors. There has to be a way to remove them. We don't need that many doors.
We need
I
that
can't
many
stand
doors.
the sound of the doors.
We
It's
need
too
that
many doors.
We need that many doors. We need the doors for the people so they can live.
Look, you were busy simping over that e-girl who joined the Terraria server while I was building the arena, okay? So, I don't want to hear it.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about.
No,
You know who I'm
she's
talking about.
nothing to do with this.
Uh-huh.
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 Uh-huh. I think she helped you build the arena.
No. She's an art major. She basically, I was like, all right, here's the concept, do that. And then 10 minutes later, she's like, And then I just built the fucking thing while she watched. I'm like, you're fucking useless. Just as useless as your degree. Whoa! Get fucked.
Wow.
She doesn't even work in art. She has an
Wow.
art degree. She doesn't even do art.
She
Don't
does
worry,
art.
she's not gonna watch this. In fact, it's funny because she specifically is going to watch this, and I know that. She's gonna be so upset.
Nah, it's
It's
fine.
alright though.
She can leave an angry comment.
Yeah, she doesn't read comments or leave comments.
She left a comment. She's left
Did
a
she?
comment on both of them, yeah. She wants my chili recipe.
I don't look at the comments. I'll be honest.
What? You left a comment. How do you not look at them if you left one?
I think Tiffany left it on my account.
Likely story.
Give me a way out of this.
Likely story. No, you're not getting out of this.
Look, I'm just saying. I think I have a proposal. I think
Okay.
if we remove, it's like okay, let me get through the whole thing before you interrupt me. You know how there's men's basketball? Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
And then there's women's basketball.
Okay.
Okay. I think that there should be men's gaming and then women's gaming. I think men and women should buy Terraria, right?
Okay.
But then the men get a men-only copy, and the women get a women-only copy, and then they stay separate. And it would solve a bunch of problems.
What problems would it solve? Where's there
For every game. Not just for Terraria. I'm talking about every online application. A men version and a female version. And then you just segregate them.
Why?
To keep the e-girls and the simps separate.
But that's
Because
what
there's a huge
powers
problem. Look, this is a public service announcement. There's a problem with simping in video games and women who enable the simps. So, if we just separate the women and the simps, problem solved.
What
Then
about
it's just OnlyFans, and
Okay,
OnlyFans is
well-
nothing but profit.
the recent trend is men dressing up like women and putting on their girl voice and then being like, "Oh, what's up, man?" That's the recent trend. So where do you put that?
That's a trend?
Yeah.
What do you... Well, I don't know what... They're innovators. I don't know anything about them, but I assume that they're innovators.
Yeah, I mean they dress up like e-girls and then they go on like Omegle and then they flip through the people.
You mean Omegle?
Omegle, yeah. What did I say?
Omegle.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah, I know. Continue.
And then they they flipping through people and then when they stop flipping, the other guy's like, "Oh, hey girl, how you doing?" And then they're talking and be like, "All right, well, I'm gonna beat your ass." And they're like, "Oh."
That sounds like
Pretty
some
funny.
Mr. Do you know who Mr. Technical Difficult is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like some shit he would do from like a long time ago.
What do I know him from? I know the name. I'm just
He was a guy who went on Omegle all the time, like 8 years ago, and he was like the popular guy who did it.
really.
It's pretty funny.
Hmm.
Yeah, pretty funny.
I
He's
mean,
bald.
I remember. Why is that like that's been like the first thing that you say recently about people, like as a descriptive
mean?
thing, like, "Oh yeah, they're bald." Like, why is that a?
Well, that narrows it down, right?
Does it?
Does it not?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna name a podcaster who is bald. Who am I thinking of?
Joe Rogan.
Whoa! All I had to tell you was their occupation and the status of their lack of hair, and you knew exactly who I was
Okay,
talking about.
I'm thinking of an actor that is bald.
The guy from Die Hard, Bruce Willis.
No.
Fuck! Like, if you thought of a better actor, how did you not think of Bruce Willis? He's like the #1 bald actor. Who are you thinking of?
There's Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
Oh my god. He's not bald, he shaves his head. There's a
Terry
difference.
Crews.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's that white buff guy from Fast and Furious? What's his name?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. Yeah, there's Vin Diesel.
You know that's not his real name, by the way?
Yeah, I knew that. That's a stage
Yeah,
name.
what the fuck is that about? I can't believe this. I thought this guy was
What?
born with a badass name, destined to be a badass. Oh, I'm gonna look up his name right now.
What is it? I don't know. I don't know his actual
Diesel.
name.
Real name.
Isn't it like
Mark Sinclair.
Mark?
What the fuck is that? You're telling me this fucking bald motherfucker's name is Mark Sinclair, and he's trying to be a
Sinclair.
badass? Sounds like he owns a fucking stake in the frozen food business. I can't believe this.
Stake in the frozen food business. I mean, it kind of sounds like
Yeah.
he owns a vineyard.
No, it
Try
sounds like
our new Sinclair wines.
his family owns a vineyard. Look, I know a lot about rich kids having rich parents. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean,
I think it sounds like
yeah.
his family has money.
yeah,
and
Sinclair.
it's
It's a very rich sounding name, but also, you know what I hate? Speaking of wine, I hate wine commercials, especially Josh
Not
Sellers
right,
wine
sorry.
commercials.
Josh who?
Josh Sellers.
I don't know who that is.
Well, he's a wine guy. Makes a very
Wait, is
popular.
it Seller like CELLAR?
I think so. I don't know though.
Okay, that makes sense. That's a pretty
I
good
mean,
wine
yeah.
pun.
But he's
I
like,
kind of like this guy.
well, his commercials go like this. You know, we have all these awards and we are named the best and we have so much money. But really, I named this wine company after my father. And he just,
What?
yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to be a stand-up guy, but he's like socially incompetent.
No, he's fucking using his dad to promote his awards. And I don't like that.
I don't know, man. If you're in the business of making money, make money. I don't care. I think if you make money, who the fuck cares how you do it? Honestly, like there's not, as long as you're not like, okay, hold on. Oh, there's a couple limitations. There's a couple limitations.
Okay,
Okay, but for example, I don't think that strippers or prostitutes are doing anything different than a construction worker because they're both selling their body, right?
I mean, yeah, they're both working.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I don't have a problem with.
I don't have a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
It's
that.
their body. They can do what they want.
See, but we asked this question before, and then we asked one of our other friends, would you still date a person if they were in an adult industry? What is your answer?
Yeah, I would.
Well, it doesn't matter what industry, because one guy said stripper, but no hooker, and one guy said both, and one guy said only gigolos.
I mean, as long as it's a currently legal industry, I think I wouldn't have a problem
Okay.
with it.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
hooker seems very, like,
It seems like ambiguously legal, like depending on where you are.
like, I would
It's legal
say,
in Las Vegas, in certain areas, certain hotels.
yeah, but I'd rather them be like a porn star than a hooker. Hooker is just,
Would you rather they have an
any bloke.
OnlyFans and just do like
Yeah.
their own content?
Yeah, they can do OnlyFans. I don't care.
See, I don't know. See, because I feel like I'm a pretty progressive man, but I
Uh-huh.
feel like if my girlfriend, I don't know, she's not there, but I look over at like her chair expectantly. Right? But
Oh,
I feel like if my
okay.
girlfriend did that, I'd be like, huh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, well, think about
Because
this
even
way.
though I don't really care, like, okay, it depends how much money she was making. If she was making like $50 a month, it's like that's not worth it, right?
Yeah.
But if she was making like a paycheck, I'd be like, okay, maybe all right,
Uh-huh.
show them a little titty. I don't know, but I don't know. To me, it just seems so ridiculous to anyone who pays for porn. Like, why would anyone pay for porn? I
think
don't
it's
understand the need
because
for this.
they pay for it because they know the person, for OnlyFans at least,
But that's creepier then. It's like, hey, I went over. Like, it's like when you find out like your friend's sister has an
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Like, well, I know her, so I want to pay for it. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, it's anonymous, like they don't know.
They can see your whole body. What do you mean?
Well, no. Like, if you saw like my sister's OnlyFans,
Okay.
like then you like came over and saw my sister, she wouldn't know that you're subbed to her unless you told her.
Oh, I would tell her.
You would tell her, she'd be like, saw your post the other day. Nice tits.
See, how do you not do that? Like, isn't that the whole point? How do you not
know.
like?
Like, if
I
they're
know a
okay,
guy.
if they're okay with showing it, you should be. I don't see why it would be weird.
See, but women are fickle creatures. They're okay with showing you, but they don't want to know that you know about it. They don't want to talk about it. They're not comfortable with this and that
I mean,
and
some
the
of them
other.
are okay with that. Some of them are okay.
Some
with
of them
talking
are
about
cool, yeah. Some of them, but most of them aren't. I wouldn't say.
it. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, think about it this way: if Tiffany started an OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and then I subbed to her,
Whoa!
yeah. See, there you go. First reaction, not okay.
Because you would only sub to her to meme me, and I know that. That would be the only reason.
We're just playing and say, "Hey, man, saw your girlfriend's tits the other day. Good job."
Is that a good job though? See, we talked about this before too, but
Oh,
it's
we
like,
did. We didn't talk about it on the
I don't
podcast
know.
though. Like,
yeah, I don't know how I would feel if you saw my girlfriend naked. Like, I would rather show you myself naked, and I have
Really?
many times, like the rear end. I love butt pictures. I think butt pictures are hilarious. But anyway, I would rather show you me than show you her, because she is like this.
she is like yours. Like, you look at her and see like, yeah, that's only for me, right? Or no?
Okay, I shouldn't say this because I know she's gonna watch it, but I believe it is more like the allure, right? So you know how it's like a girl is sexier, for the most part, with her clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Like the more mystery, right? So like if a girl's wearing like lingerie or whatever,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
I've seen your tits a million times, right? But I've never seen them all dressed up in this black lacy
Dressed up,
lingerie.
put a bow tie on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I don't fuck with bow ties. I'll be honest.
Oh, that's true. I don't
Bill
know.
Nye the Science Guy ruined bow ties for me. But anyway,
What? You don't talk about it?
yeah. Look, bow tie on a dick, funny. Bow tie on a neck, lame. But anyway, what was I talking about? Showing you my girlfriend's tits. What?
Were you talking about dressed up? And...
Oh, okay. So it's like I want. Fuck. This is gonna come off so weird. You might have to edit this out. I'll be honest. I want my friends to want to fuck my girlfriend, but not
actually.
in a way, not actually, right? I want my girlfriend
that's
to
understandable.
appeal
I understand.
to my friends because I want them to understand that she appeals to me, right?
Yeah,
I don't want my friends to look at my girlfriend and be like, I don't see it. I want my friends to look at my girlfriend and be like, oh, okay, I can see why he'd
like
be into
she's
that,
like
right?
you want to show her off, be like, well, wow, good job, Teddy. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
right?
what you want. That's what you want.
But I've seen my girlfriend a billion times, so to me, that's just who she is, right? It's a part of her body, whatever. But to you, once the illusion of the allure is gone, and you've seen her tits a million times, you're just gonna be like, yeah, look at her tits, whatever. Like it loses the excitement, you know?
Yeah.
So I would want my friends to still be excited when they see my girlfriend. But I don't want them to fuck my girlfriend.
Right.
I just want them to want to fuck my girlfriend.
No, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like sounds a little bit weird,
like
but
the line is a
understand.
little thin. Okay, thank you.
I understand.
There's no way any women will understand what I just said, but hopefully you do.
I understand. Is that all that matters?
Thank you. That's what matters.
Okay.
I mean, really, our relationship is the one I'm cultivating for the future.
Cultivating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't even know what that means, but that sounds right.
I don't think it's just doesn't sound right to me. I don't know. Gathering? I think cultivating is gathering, right? What's
cultivating is like
look it up.
enabling something to grow. Cultivating would be like,
like cultures.
I'm feeding you for the future. I'm cultivating you for a reaping later. So if I trick you into being my friend for a long period of time, I can use that to my advantage when in 5 years I sell you a house and I get a big commission.
Oh.
This has all been a scam. It's all a ploy. Our entire friendship is a facade for me to make a $3,000 commission.
It's like in 5 years, I'll have my rent paid for 3 months.
Yeah. Unless I live in an actual apartment and then my rent will be paid for 1 month. Bro, how do you feel about the $600 stimulus? Did you get yours yet?
I don't know.
Dude, Tiffany got hers and she was balling. And I was like,
$600.
Well, because we were talking about gym equipment because we want to get like a home gym thing.
Oh, you sent me some, or did you send it to me or did you send it to the Discord? That bike thing.
Yeah, the Yasuda bike.
Did you send that to me? Or did you send that
to everybody?
Okay, I didn't look that far back. I think I was trying to sleep.
Dude, I think a treadmill. Fuck treadmills.
No,
they're fucking loud. They fucking hurt your knees. You're fucking stamping. Everything's shaking.
Treadmills are not okay. Bikes, on the other hand.
Bikes.
Yeah.
I have a bad knee.
Okay.
I had 2 knee surgeries on one knee.
Oh wow.
And don't say, oh wow, you knew that. What do you mean?
I knew you had one. I didn't know you had 2.
Yeah, I had 2. Because I tore my ACL when I was like 16. And then I tore it again when I was like 19 because I'm an idiot.
Damn.
But anyway, yeah. So a bike, I feel like if I have a bike and every morning I go and bike at like 6:30 a.m. and I bike from 6:30 to 7, and then from 7 to 7:30 I do like weightlifting. Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't what I look.
That's what you look like.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Like just weightlifting, I guess.
It's like
just my noodle arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, do weightlifting, and then I'll be tired enough to go to bed because I can't sleep, dude. I'm losing my mind. I'm wearing Hawaiian shirts at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I have no idea what's going on anymore. I can't get any sleep. The only way to get sleep.
You got sleep last night.
I didn't get that much sleep. I'll be honest.
You took a melatonin and you left me alone.
I took 2 melatonin and I laid in my bed like this.
You said you were getting tired.
I was getting tired. I was tired of listening to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm
so hurt.
I was actually tired. I don't know what you want me to talk about. This guy calls me. He goes to work. He's bored at work. He's like, "Hey Teddy, what's up?" And I'm like, "I don't know, buddy. I'm just sitting here." And he's like, "You want to talk about some stuff?" I'm like, "What do you want to talk about?" He's like, "Stuff." And I'm like, How come you're calling me, but I got to do all the legwork. I got to put all the effort in.
Well, I was working.
You were bored.
So?
Look, I'm gonna get you a new podcast. I'm gonna hook you on a new podcast, and that way
I'm
you
already-
can call them.
I
Instead
could
of
call
me.
them. I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, once I got off the phone with you, I just listened to a podcast. So
Such a dick.
what?
Because I feel guilty. I feel
Why do
guilty
you
because
feel
I'm like,
guilty?
I gotta talk to him. If I was in
You
his
don't have
situation,
to.
I would want to talk to him.
I
Well,
just
feel
wanted
like
to
I
know.
have
I just wanted to know if you want to talk. You're usually up. I thought, hey, man, maybe you can keep me
Because I
going.
can't sleep.
Yeah.
I need to exercise. Look, I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna get a
Okay.
bike. I'm gonna
Okay.
make you get a bike. You don't know
I'm not
this
gonna
yet.
get a bike.
You're gonna get a bike.
I'm not
I'm gonna make you get a bike. He'll get a bike.
I'm not
I want to
gonna
make him get a bike,
bike.
and he'll do it with me, and that way we'll both exercise and we'll both be in good shape.
I'm fine.
And then when he comes to see me in a couple years, I'll flex my calves on him.
Shout out to that
That's the
video
plan.
here.
Shout out to you're not gonna put you're too lazy. You're not gonna put it there. Are you actually gonna put it there?
I don't know if you can you can't annotate anymore, so I don't think you can on YouTube.
You can't annotate, really?
Yeah, they took that out years ago.
I thought annotations were just Oh my god, they did take that. I used to see that on every
Mhm.
video, and I was like, why don't people do that anymore? Holy shit!
I'll put the link in the description below.
Oh, so it's down below.
Yeah, put it in the description down below.
This directional thing is weird because on my screen, my camera is like all the way over, all the way over,
Oh, that's right. It's flipped. It's flipped for you.
all the way down.
Your camera is flipped for you, but flipped
Yeah.
again for me. So it's what. I just broke myself.
I love how every time you do some shit like that, you look around as if for help from someone else.
Well, no, because I
Someone
can,
who can help.
dude, you will not believe how many cameras I have up right now. So I have you here, I have me
Okay.
there, I have
Got it.
you there, and
Why
then
do you have me over
again
in two
there.
places?
It's
Why am I in two places?
just the way it is because it's recording over here,
Oh,
and then the viewfinder is right there. So,
why don't you just look at the part of me that's being recorded and just minimize the other cameras?
well, I can't minimize the other ones because then it won't record. I have to record what's on the screen.
You know, when you talk about technology,
Uh huh.
it makes me feel very stupid because everyone I know has at some point tried to stream or wanted to be a streamer or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
Or make YouTube videos or
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean that's
And when-
everyone tries to do that.
And I really, really, really wanted to do that for a long time
Uh-huh.
in my life.
Mhm.
And people like you just fucking ruin my motivation.
Why?
Because you're so fucking naturally good at it. You're like, you just do this, you're
Yeah.
done, you hit the button.
I mean,
back,
I
you do
get
this,
that.
you
It's
over
like
here, you do this.
that's like me with
And I'm like, what the
guitar.
fuck am I
Like,
gonna do?
I watch someone like the Do on YouTube who can literally listen to a song and then immediately be able to play this amazing rock version of it. And it's like, why am I even playing guitar? Like
True.
I'm a fucking toddler on a ukulele compared to him.
You know, ukuleles are kind of cool though. Let's be honest.
Nah, not really.
There's a girl that came over to my house, one of Tiffany's friends, and I think that's not misremembering. She had a ukulele and she played the ukulele.
But you don't remember what she played.
She just played something, but it was cool. It was like cool. Oh, you got a ukulele. Oh, do. It's very cool. I wish I was musically talented. If I could force myself, like I can't even make time to fucking take care of myself physically, right? Like exercise.
Yeah.
So I probably can't. I don't have time for music. But if I had a kid, I understand why Asian people force their kids to learn piano and violin. I understand, because it's like a whole other part of life that I just don't have.
Yeah.
Because like I learned clarinet as a kid, and I hated it. And I quit.
Clarinet's a pretty garbage instrument, to be honest.
Well, because I wanted to learn saxophone, but they won't let you learn
man.
saxophone
Have you
until you
heard-
learn the clarinet.
Have you heard the sax squanch? Sax squanch?
I don't know what you're trying to tell me.
What's it called again? I think did I post the video or not?
You don't post anything. Not very active in my Discord, to be honest.
What? That's not true at all. I'm the most active in my Discord.
That's not true at all. I'm the most active in my Discord.
That's not true at all.
That's pretty true.
That's not true.
Anyone in my Discord who's watching this, please comment down below who you think is more active. Me.
Or Tej.
I didn't give an or. It was just me.
Fair enough. What?
What are you doing there?
I'm trying to look for the video. but it's not.
Well, I don't want to watch the video.
You don't want to. Oh, well, it's okay.
Dude, IRL zooming is so hard with this new setup. What is that? I cannot see shit. I see an outline of a man and what appears to be a stump. And there's lots of fog, presumably some sort of fog machine.
Yeah.
This is awful. I can't see anything.
I can't believe this. Anyways,
Look, we'll watch it later and I'll tell you it's good.
It's the Sasquatch. And
Sasquatch.
here's a
Oh,
little
he's
snippet.
the Sasquatch, but he's the Sasquatch.
Dude, I am a sucker
Dude,
for some.
he's jamming.
Dude, he is vibing. Like,
He is vibing.
I would love to play the saxophone.
You fucking say that, but dude, playing the clarinet was a pain in my ass because you get
It's
splinters
hard.
on your fucking tongue because there's a piece of wood.
Yeah, it's.
You got.
Yep.
And you gotta it's shaped like a fucking tongue depressor, tongue whatever.
Yep.
And you have to tongue it while you're fucking, and then it fucking breaks and it cuts your, and it's like, oh my god, it's awful.
Yeah.
And the hand motion, I don't know about you, you probably don't have this problem because you can play guitar. If my hand does something, my other hand cannot do anything but that exact thing. Like if I'm doing this, my other hand cannot do anything but that. It has to. Even if I try and do something else, it'll like.
So you can't do this. Like, so you have this.
Oh, I can do this. No, see, it's symmetrical. It's always symmetrical. Everything my hands do is symmetrical. Dude, what are you doing? Stop it. You're so good at it. No, everything is symmetrical because I never like trained my hands to like do separate things. They're just trained to do the same thing. Also, you're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Which hand do you think is stronger? Your right hand or your left hand?
Left.
You just said you're right-handed.
Yeah.
So why would your left hand be stronger?
I don't know. It just is. I think it's because I, play guitar with my left hand. It's like
yes, this requires much more muscle density.
Well, I mean, pressing down and I don't know. Like it gets used a lot more. I don't know why my left arm or hand is stronger. I would say my right arm is stronger, but like finger strength wise, it's definitely left hand. I definitely have a lot more endurance in my left as well.
See, because I just don't. I feel the same. I'm right-handed.
Like
my left hand is
grip
better.
strength as well. I feel like my left hand.
I feel like I just don't care as much about what happens to it, and for some reason, I feel like it can hold more weight. Like when I used to do like dumbbell shit, like I used to be able to lift more with my left, even though I'm right-handed. But if I need to write something with my left,
oh yeah,
fucking useless.
I think being dominant-handed is dependent. Like it's dependent on the minuscule details, like writing or doing certain.
So it's my right hand is too fancy to do anything.
Yeah,
like...
no, I mean, yeah, it's essentially in layman's terms, your right hand is your right hand is too fancy, and your left hand is more. Your left hand is bronze, right hand is brains. I think that's what it is, because I definitely feel like maybe I might be able to lift more dumbbell wise with my left.
We'll see.
I
want to get dumbbells. I want to get dumbbells so fucking bad, but it's so hard to buy dumbbells because every website you go to is like, get this adjustable dumbbell. Don't get this adjustable dumbbell. Get this fixed dumbbell. Wait, you're telling me not to get the adjustable dumbbell? I gotta get a whole section of a room dedicated to dumbbells. What do you mean?
Another podcast I listen to is Painkiller Already, and
yeah, we know.
Yeah, they talk about workout equipment on there as well, and
really.
Yeah, on one of the episodes, I'll have to go back and check, but they talk about what dumbbells they would get. Like, there's certain price increments, and like the lower tier ones are definitely not worth it because there's a lack of grip, there's lack of sturdiness, and it's like they fade, they break, all that good stuff. And so they recommend mid-tier stuff because the grip, whereas it's not the best, it is changeable and it's adaptable, but they will last you till the end of time. And then the higher tier stuff is only for...
You should show me this video, but I'm telling you, I'll look it up and I'll look up those dumbbells, and the reviews will be like, "Don't buy these; they're bad." Every time.
I mean,
because I keep finding recommendation videos, and why are we both scratching our faces?
I don't know. A weight is a weight. Like you can't get past
it's
that.
Not though.
It is though. It is though. It is.
No, because if the grip is fucked up or it falls off,
yeah, no, I understand. It's all
or it's unbalanced. It has to be balanced and.
That's
it has
true,
to be
does
balanced too.
It does have
If
to
you
be
pick it
balanced.
up and it like goes like this, I don't know. I want to get into physical fitness. I want you to do it with me, and I want to buy some dumbbells. I'm gonna get a bike.
I have dumbbells.
Dumbbells.
Somewhere. I don't know where they are. I think they're in
Hopefully,
my
I
closet.
can get. Hopefully, I can get like a weight set, like a power rack. But my apartment is too fucking shitty and small to fit it at the moment. Because the only one that can fit is like $600, and it's never in stock. So.
Damn.
But I want to buy like a legit cage and like fucking yeah.
Yeah.
But then it'll just go in our living room and
It'll sit there and nobody will use it.
oh, I'll use it. It's just it'll sit there and it'll be a pain in the ass to move when we have to move, and then we can only look at apartments or houses that have like room for it. It's just such a pain in the ass. That's why dumbbells, even though I much prefer a bar, dumbbells are way better in terms of like if you have to move them.
I mean, yeah, they're pretty simple. I've got
And I know we have
I've got a bar with weight plates, and I've got dumbbells somewhere. But I don't know where
What'd
they
you
are.
say?
I think
I wasn't.
you weren't listening. Of course you weren't.
Well, I got a thing on my phone, and it was my girlfriend, so I had to look at it. I told her
more
something,
important. Yeah.
and then she said, "That's not true." And I looked at it, like, okay,
It's just one of those.
what am
Huh.
I gonna do with it? Fuck. So you're saying something about you have dumbbells somewhere?
Yeah, I have dumbbells, I think, in my closet, and then I have a bar with weight plates. as
Weight
well.
plates.
Yeah. So
What do you do
it's
with that
adjustable.
though? If you don't have a rack to stack the bar on, you can't just put it on the floor.
Yeah, I put it on the floor.
No,
Yeah.
it'll fall. How do you do
What do you
squats?
mean it'll fall? I don't do squats.
What if the weight's too much and you fall?
It's
You know,
not. It's not
I've
too much.
never-
It's not too much.
I've
I
never
don't have
fallen.
like 300 pounds.
Tiffany fell at the gym.
Oh no.
So it's like, if I'm gonna try and make her use it too, I need to make sure it's safe to use, which means you need a rack. But I have never fallen. I normally squat like 245s, and I usually bench like a 45 and a 25, or a 45 and a 35.
Hmm.
But Tiffany literally had 45s, and one day she just let go, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And thankfully she was in the squat rack, so it caught. But like, if she hadn't been, that would have fucked her up.
Yeah, no kidding.
So-
Jeez. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm, squatting 200-300 pounds
See, but
at home
you
without
need
a
to
rack.
though.
I mean, yeah.
You need to.
But
to
I,
build.
but I don't squat at all at home. Like that's the thing.
But you should.
I mean,
Like,
if
we're
I
gonna
have a
become
rack-
squat buddies.
I
We're
don't
gonna
think so.
squat.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? Why are you always shutting down my ideas? My
I don't
ideas
know.
are good.
I just don't. I don't know. I just don't feel it.
Oh, you'll feel it.
Oh.
I'll make a bet. I'll choose something that you cannot possibly contest me on. Make a bet, make you lose, and then I'll make you squat.
Okay.
If there's one area you're confident you could beat me in, what would it be? Don't say cars, because we all know it's cars. But what else?
Okay. Computers.
Something else.
Music.
Something else.
I feel like this is very one-sided.
Something else. Something else.
Carbon fiber.
Look, if you don't want to play this game, tell me.
Look, if you don't want to play this game, that's fine.
Okay, video games. I will beat you at any video game. Any video game. Name a game.
That's probably true.
Okay. Well, we're in agreement then. For useless skills for 500, I will take myself.
What do you think is the most useless skill?
That I have, or that anyone has.
That just anyone.
I would say an art degree from a college.
Damn.
I don't know. I would say a useless skill. I don't think music is useless, so not music. I would say the ability. No, that's actually kind of handy. I was about to say the ability to guess when the light is going to turn green, but that actually comes in handy sometimes.
Oh, that absolutely comes in handy. There's
I am pretty good at that.
usually there is a 3-second delay between when the crossroad turns red to when you go.
Did you know, or did you do this when you were younger? Always to try and look cool, I would try and time my snap of the fingers to when the light would change.
No.
Because you just look at the other light.
Yeah.
And then when that light goes off, you wait and you snap your fingers and the light changes. And I used to do that all the time, and I thought I was the coolest cat in the world.
You were not.
And I was not.
You were not.
I was-
That's ridiculous.
But
can't
I
do
did that a lot. I still do it sometimes, actually. To like old people who don't know any better. They're like, ah.
It's like, hey, look, a magic. Green.
Sometimes there's like a button in my car that like come. It's like because my car is old as shit, right? So the knob comes all the way off. And there's one time, like when my mom was coming to visit, I did that, but I took the knob off and I put the knob back in and turned it, and the light turned, and I was like, yeah. And my mom was like, what the fuck?
It's like, got a super electromagnet, turns lights green.
Hell yeah.
Did you know? Oh yeah, you probably do know this. That there's a flashing light on top of ambulances and fire trucks that turn lights green.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, that's why I said you probably do know that
Because I used to
be
be
an
an EMT.
you're an EMT.
Did you know, and I shouldn't put this out to people, but did you know it's not illegal to not pull over for an ambulance?
Yeah, because they're they're private corporation.
Just makes you a dick.
Yep.
Yeah. But actually, when I learned that, I was like, what the fuck? It should be. If you're in the way and someone's dying, but no, you're not legally obligated to pull over. It's just you're supposed. I mean, you should, but you can't like be arrested for it. However, they can fuck your shit up.
They can ram you, can't they?
Yeah, they can like ram your car and push you out of the way.
Yeah.
They have to pay for it, but there's a certain amount of like leeway, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Great.
If I was an ambulance truck driver and saw a shitty car that just wouldn't move, I'd ram him. Be like, hey Paul, how much do you think that car's worth? He's not getting out of my way. Looks to be about $5,000-$6,000. What's our budget? I don't know, like 50. All right.
What's our budget? Yeah.
Just
honestly, like, I will say, when I wanted to be a firefighter, the amount of people who go back in later to like thank the firefighters is not enough. It needs to be more. If a firefighter or an EMT saves your shit, you need to, when you get better, you need to go to the fucking department and be like, yo, here's some cookies or some shit. Thank you. Because even though the cookies would cost you like $5 or whatever, that sentiment alone, it's so fucking like when I was a kid, if people were like, it's the thought that counts, I'm like, no, it's fucking not. That's bullshit. Now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, it fucking is in certain scenarios, right? Like if you're a fucking asshole to me, but then you make an effort afterwards, like a genuine effort, even though it's not worth anything, if you made an effort to make it better or make it right, I feel way better about it, right?
Yeah. Well, when you said the thought that counts, it's not the thought that counts. It's the act of going in. That's not the thought. That's the action. That's the thought that counts is staying at home and being right.
The action, no matter how small.
Yes, there it is.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. The intent of action, yes, I would say.
No, not the intent of action. The actual action.
The intent of the action that you do.
Yes. Okay.
I feel like we're saying the same thing. We do this a lot. We argue and then we're like, we're agreeing.
I think it's just, you just say it weird. Like the intent of action isn't the intent of the action.
The intent of the action.
Yeah, but you said the intent of action first.
I never said that.
I'm recording it right now. You can't get out of this.
This is the one scenario I can't just talk my way out of this.
Well, you can't anymore. Now that I fixed my shadow play, I can just record the past 5 minutes of conversation. It goes up to 30 minutes. Teddy.
That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time.
I'm going to get caught in a lot of fibs. I'm a fibber. You know, I had someone tell me last night, that I could talk my way out of anything.
Yeah,
like I'm like a salesman type where I can just talk and then people are like,
absolutely talk out your way out of anything.
A conversationalist. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's a conversationalist. That's more of a silver tongue.
I kind of like that. A silver tongue.
Silver tongue.
Why can't it be a gold tongue? What do you have to do to get a gold tongue?
There's something that silver tongue comes from, and I don't know. I think it's because if you, like back in the days, if you tried to talk your way out of something, they would boil down or melt down silver and pour it down your throat. I think that's where it comes from. I think so.
That's metal as fuck. What the hell? Are you serious?
Yeah, because of silver tongue devil. Silver.
Bro, imagine ways of dying. Hot metal poured down your throat would probably be the worst, honestly.
Silver tongue meaning. Where does it come from? You trying to look at my phone?
I legit, when you do this, I legit feel like I'm like a grandfather having like a Sunday dinner with like my grandson, and I'm like, what do you got going on there? What's happening? You pulling out your phone there for Scout?
Scout.
Scout.
Silver tongue is an interesting idiom that dates back to the 1500s.
Okay.
Oh, and then it proceeds to tell you what an idiom is. An idiom is a word or group of words or phrase that has a figurative meaning that is not easily deduced from its literal definition.
You know, I used to live with an English teacher, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty confident in my literary knowledge.
Silver tongue is a
Idioms and
description of someone
whatnot.
who expresses himself in a clever manner,
Antonyms,
someone who is well spoken,
synonyms,
someone who speaks eloquently.
similes,
Silver maybe
prepositions,
like I wish it would just give me the definition.
suffix.
Oh, apparently it comes from
Saying.
the Bible or proverb. The tongue of the righteous is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is worth little.
I learned nothing.
I learned nothing from that either.
The internet's all lies. This is why we need to save Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the only place you can find the truth.
You know, every year they up they up their
They up their minimum donation rate.
yeah, because I remember when it was like $1. And for everyone that watched this donated $1, you could save Wikipedia. And
can
then
you
now it's
blame
like
them, though?
$2.60. No, absolutely not. They're a free service. Like why not? And they don't have ads on their website.
Wikipedia is one of the best websites, objectively. The amount of information that it disseminates, big word, throughout the world
Nice,
is
good job.
huge. And it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. And then you take a website like Facebook where that makes like 200 billion, and it's like, who the fuck, like, why are they getting the money?
Yeah.
They don't fucking add anything to the world.
Yeah.
They just
Honestly,
bring out
take
the
away.
worst in people. Yeah.
I
They
mean,
just make people angry at each other.
Yeah, I mean it's fair. I make a lot of people angry on Facebook, and it's funny to me.
You specifically? You're the troll?
I'm a troll. Yeah, I troll on
Who
Facebook.
are you trolling on Facebook? Who do you
Just
troll?
idiots. I only troll idiots because they don't know what they're talking about. So I'm just, I'm one of those guys that someone comments and I go, "You're wrong," and they go, "What? No." And then I'm just like, "Yeah, you're wrong. Here's why you're wrong." No, and then they link a bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with what we're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, and then they get.
I will say
mad
some of
and-
the funniest shit I've seen on Facebook is like, what's the name of the fucking subreddit? It's like when, it's like you got there eventually or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically the premise of like these people, like anti-vax people. They're like talking about like oh blah blah blah, like what we really should do instead of vaccines is inject a small portion of the virus, while it's dead of course, into their body to give their immune system a chance to build immunity. And it's like, that is what a vaccine is, you fucking idiot. Yeah, like shit like that, where it's like for vaccines, it's one for like flat earthers. It's like the Flat Earth Foundation like group funded or crowd funded this study to prove the Earth was flat, and they accidentally proved it was real, and then they just canceled the study. It's just hilarious, right? Like shit like that really gets me going.
So there's this one guy. It's now we have a whole in our little group. We have a whole day dedicated to memes of this guy, and here is it's in a car group, and he like run on sentences for days. He doesn't believe in punctuation. So he just randomly I trolled him, and he randomly messages me on Messenger. He goes, "I remember you said you was Bernie crazy. Socialism is communism, capitalism is freedom."
Are you Bernie crazy?
No, I'm Bernie crazy.
You just said, I remember you said you were Bernie crazy. I didn't know.
Has Trump said crazy Bernie, LOL, crooked Hillary, crazy Bernie, Pocahontas, Warren, AOC, lying Ted, creepy sleepy Joe Biden, Rocket Man, little Marco, Looney Tunes, Maxie Waters. That's word for word what is on here. And I just go, question mark, question mark, question. You good? Are you libertard? Are you an American? And like, this guy is just like a normal white dude looking guy.
White dude looking.
Yeah, he's just a normal looking white dude. Like, he looks like he lives in a trailer park, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel a divide. I feel bad.
I mean, I know there's nothing wrong with living in a trailer park.
I wanted to live in a trailer park. Did I tell you that?
No,
It's so cheap. It's
It's
so cheap
so
to live in a
cheap.
traight park.
it is cheap.
Yeah. But
But like the fact that your house is not connected to the ground is concerning.
I suppose. I mean, it depends how many earthquakes there are near where you live.
Well, where I live, there's tornadoes.
I mean, I suppose.
You don't
I guess
remember that
tornadoes
time?
are worse than earth. Okay, would you
Like,
rather
there was a
be
tornado, like, right
near
there?
a tornado or an earthquake? I'd rather be near a tornado.
I'd rather be near an earthquake. I have
Because
never,
tornadoes don't do shit.
dude. Being in an earthquake is one of my like life goals. I've never actually
What the
felt
fuck?
an earthquake.
Hold on. Someone is asking me something.
Like, so I've been in locations where people have reported earthquakes, but I have never felt it myself. I've always been like asleep, or I didn't feel it, or I've been upstairs. Like I just want to experience an earthquake. I'm not talking like magnitude 10 or anything. Hop, up, up. I just want to feel an earthquake.
Okay, so I live in Washington State, where there is supposed to be in the next couple of years a crazy fucking earthquake.
Well, yeah, you're right on the fault line. Well, not right on, but
You watched
You're
a whole bunch
pretty-
of sci-fi movies, didn't you?
you're
He's
pretty
right on the
close.
fault line, Jerry. He's on the fault line.
Well,
That's
no,
like
no.
a good-
So California is on the fault line.
the San Andreas fault line.
Yes, but
But
Washington is
Washington
close.
is
It's close
right
to
above
it.
California.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you'll definitely feel it.
So earthquakes in general, I don't give a fuck about. Like a little magnitude of whatever, is fine. But because I know there's a real as fuck earthquake coming eventually, that scares me. Tornadoes, I grew up in Wisconsin, dude. There were tornadoes all the fucking time, and who the fuck cares? I mean, I lived on a hill, so if you want to avoid tornadoes, just buy a house on a hill, and the tornado will literally jump your house. That's how it works. But it's pretty cool actually. I've never been super scared of dying in a tornado. I don't think in my entire life, and I've been around a lot of tornadoes. So
I am not accustomed to tornadoes, even though I've been in Texas for a while. There haven't been as many as I thought there would be, but there definitely have been some very close, and it's definitely scary.
scary.
Yeah, I've been in like
I guess.
Category 5 hurricanes, and that wasn't.
Oh, dude,
That's
when I lived
scary.
in Florida, there was a what the fuck was it? I never got lucky enough to be in a real hurricane, but there was a tropical storm,
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
the
what they call it.
lower.
That's not
classification.
quite. That's when a class 1 dips down. There's no more like circular motion.
Well, I was in a tropical storm, and that shit was fucking terrifying. I would not want to be in a real hurricane. That shit was scary as fuck. I felt like the ground was gonna fall apart.
Really,
Like that was like world ending. And
Yeah.
that was just a tropical storm. That wasn't even like a hurricane.
the house I was living in Virginia flooded couple times because of hurricanes. So I remember
Just
just
like-
being out in the yard, digging a ditch to the creek that went through the yard to stop it from flooding
You dug a ditch.
Yep. in a hurricane.
That's pretty cool, actually. It's a very manly story.
Yep.
I wish I had manly stories like that. That's actually why I want to chop wood. I think chopping wood is manly as fuck. I want to
mean,
get
yeah,
like some wood and chop it. That'd be cool.
okay. I mean,
Why'd you laugh? I think that's a cool. I think that's a
Well,
noble
no, it's
goal.
just
Like,
the
I
way
wanna
you
get
said
some
it.
wood,
I want to
I
get
wanna
some
chop
wood
it.
and I want to chop it. Like, okay.
Well, that's what it's all about. I think splitting logs specifically is cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I've split wood many a time.
I would like to have a cabin someday. And at that cabin, I would like it to be completely self-sustaining. So it'd be
Yeah.
like wood burning stove, it'd be
Mm.
like no electricity, but
No electricity.
candles, shit like that. I think it'd be cool, yeah.
Candles.
Just to have like once a year, I go to this fucking place in the middle of goddamn nowhere and just
Yeah.
fucking hang out for like a week and just do manly shit. Chop down trees, split
Oh,
logs.
jeez. You don't say.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
I mean, yeah. I
Did I
know
tell you
about
I
the
almost
whole-
cut my leg off with a chainsaw one time?
What?
Did I tell you?
No, you haven't told me the story.
So my mom used to manage a summer camp-ish thing.
For a lot of
and
kids or something?
I was
Or-
hanging out, yeah, for a whole bunch of people. And I was hanging out with her work, and she sent me off with the maintenance man to go do some, because I was being irritating or whatever. So she sent me
Okay.
off with the maintenance man.
Nah,
And I was following him around, and I was, we were driving around in this little golf cart or whatever that he had. It's like an RV. And we were chilling, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta go cut down this fucking tree, goddamn it, son of a." I'm like, "Okay, dude, I'll come with you. It sounds like fun." He's like, "Do you want to do it?" I'm like, "Sure." And he got us this huge chainsaw. I'm like, obviously the camera doesn't do it justice. It was literally like a 5-foot blade. Like it was
Oh my
huge,
god!
right?
What?
And
I
I
this is
was,
when
you
were
know,
a
I
kid.
I was a little. Well, I wasn't a
it's
kid. I was a little
exaggerated.
younger, right? But
Oh, literally.
it was big.
Okay.
And it was heavy too. Like the engine was heavy. And we went out, and he showed me the tree, and he was like, "You think you can handle this?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You ever operated a chainsaw before?" I'm like, Yeah.
Yeah.
"So I grab it,
Uh-huh.
and basically the premise is there's like a safety. If you hold down the safety button, it'll allow the blade to spin, and then you turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought if I let go of the part that turns it on, that it would stop spinning. It did not.
Oh.
So, and it was super heavy. So I like went like this, and I lifted it, and I went like that. And the second it
Oh.
went through, I let go of the gas, but it kept spinning, and it followed through my jeans
Oh my
on
gosh.
my other leg, and I was like, woo! I was actually terrified, and he was like, God, what are you doing? Oh my God! He's just freaking out. He's like, don't tell your mother. Oh my God, I can't believe this. He said you knew how to operate a chainsaw. I was like, I lied, obviously. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we ever told my mom. I just threw away the jeans when we got home, and I like tried to hide. I did the thing where like when you have something on your shirt or something, you like stand up and you like stand at an angle,
Yeah.
and then just do all activities at an angle for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And I threw away the jeans. And I never told her.
Did
Yeah.
you cut
Do not-
yourself
do
at
not
all or
tell my
no?
mom. No, it just took my jeans.
Just took your jeans. Wow.
Just took my jeans. I've been in a lot of situations where I should have been mortally wounded, and I just got lucky. I'm a lucky guy. Like my car crash, I walked away.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a pretty lucky guy.
That's
But now,
actually insane.
now I spend my life in a blue room. even the cups are.
The
blue.
world has hurt you, and now you have gone back inside your box for eternity.
Pretty much.
The sun cannot give you cancer anymore.
I'm sure it could if I opened the blinds.
Well,
Dude,
no,
I
the
actually
windows
legit
block
want-
UV light.
How do you feel about wooden curtains or wooden blinds?
Wooden
'Cause I'm
blinds? I
thinking
like
about
'em.
getting some.
I like them.
Because I have this problem in this room. Well, I don't know how you feel about this, right? I haven't asked you. I don't really.
Okay.
I do care about your opinion, but obviously I wouldn't like. But like for these, they're
Uh-huh.
super old. I guess you can't even see them. But these things, fuck, you can't.
I
Those
can't see
things,
'em.
you can't even see them.
Can't see
There's two different windows. There's.
Okay. Yeah.
They're super old. And they're super fucking musty and dirty, and I don't even think it's worth cleaning them, right? Like it's like
Fair.
$5 or $10 for a new pair, and I was like, why don't I just get some nice ones? But then, I don't know. They have blackout curtains.
Oh,
See,
blackout
but that's like
curtains
a
are good.
fucking.
No,
that's like
blackout
a
curtains are
fucking-
good, though.
That's like a gamer neat thing.
Don't do
A whole bunch of
blackout.
gamers like you gotta get blackout curtains, blah blah blah, and I'm like,
The natural light is what, kind of filters
yeah,
the room.
it's good for you.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, but then again, I'm looking out into like a fishbowl apartment complex, so it's not really an aesthetically view. And I also don't want someone to look up at me and just see me like. sitting here. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wish I could get like a one-way window, like how for like police's departments
Uh-huh.
they have like the interrogation room and
Yeah.
there's the window
Yeah.
that you can't see through but they
Mhm.
can see through.
Mhm.
That's that shit I want.
Mm.
I want one of those for fucking right here. I think that'd be
That'd
cool.
be nice.
So
That'd
I
be
could
cool.
look out.
I mean,
they couldn't look
you
in.
could tint it, couldn't you? I mean, that's basically the same thing.
How do you tint something?
Tint a window
How?
with window tint.
Are you acting like this is a normal thing people know how to do? I've never heard of doing this.
Yes, you've
before.
you've
I
never
thought
heard
windows
of...
just came pre-tinted.
No, you tint your
What?
windows like limo tint.
Tint.
Yeah, you go.
So like a sticker?
I mean, essentially, it's just like a big plastic sheet that goes on the inside of your window, and it makes the outside where it depends on like the percentage of tint, makes the outside like so where people can't look in, but you can look out. So just like limo
don't-
tint your windows
Where would I buy that?
online.
That's got to be illegal to window
What?
tint
No, it's
windows.
why would it be illegal?
Limo tint. Because why would I be able to do that? How do you get it back off?
You peel it.
It peels?
Yeah.
Can you place it and then? Is it expensive?
I don't think so.
Limo tint. I didn't know you were allowed to do this.
I mean, you can't.
Oh my god, it's so cheap.
You can't limo tint your car windows. That's illegal, unless you own a limo.
Dude,
and
look
get,
at
like,
this.
certain
I can't
certifications like
believe this.
But like for your
Look at
house
this.
or your apartment, I don't see why you can't. I don't see why you can't tint your windows.
This is crazy.
I can't believe you've never. Well, I guess you're not really. You don't know anything about cars, so that makes sense that you don't know.
Oh, this
anything
is
about tint.
blackout windows. Okay, I know a little about cars. There's wheels, usually
Uh-huh.
4. There's a steering wheel. So there's actually 5 wheels. Fuck, I didn't know anything about cars. God damn it!
Good job.
These are blackout. I don't want this. This is.
I mean, you can do different
We'll do
percentages.
some research.
You can do different percentages. And at a certain percentage, the people outside cannot view your inside.
One-way privacy. It looks like a lot of people have had this idea.
I mean, it makes sense.
Interesting. Very interesting. You know what?
You
I
can
will
do
check
different
into that
colors
after
after
the
podcast?
show.
Yeah.
I will check into that. It's very interesting.
You're welcome.
Actually, I'll just ask you to check into it.
No, I will not check into it.
Okay. Well, then nothing will happen.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's my entire life, dude. Like, I literally sit at my desk and I hang out, and then every once in a while, someone will DM me and they'll be like, blah, 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 this crazy shit's happening. And I look at it and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I start laughing and it just cracks me up.
Just because of all the crazy shit.
Yeah. I
Makes
actually
sense.
thrive in chaos, I think. Like, I thrive better when there's not a plan. I was telling this to
Hmm.
Tiffany in Timbo. I do better when there's nothing predetermined, when I'm just winging it. When I wing it, I feel great.
Yeah.
But when there's a plan, I feel like I got all these deadlines and blah, blah, blah. It just never comes together.
I think a rough outline is the best way to go about things.
I need an end goal, but nothing before that. I need a goal to, like, by 10 p.m. tonight, we need to be moved into that house. I can work with that. But if you tell me by 3 p.m. we got to get lunch, by 5 p.m. we got to jerk
Yeah,
each other
no,
off, like,
that's-
I just can't do that. That's too much.
It's too much
Actually,
jerking.
No, I just meant there's too much planning. The jerking's fine. It's just the planning that becomes the problem.
I see. All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, rough outline. Definitely the way to go. Like vacations, just give me a rough outline.
Don't you love vacations? Don't you love covering for other people's vacations?
No, I hate it.
Then don't do that.
I mean, I have no choice.
This guy complains. He doesn't complain. I complain for him. I advocate for him to not do this anymore. But people go on vacation, and then he has to change his whole life around. Someone else goes on vacation. My boy here has to, like, change his whole schedule. Last night alone, you stayed up until, like,
I mean, that's
4 p.m. and then went to bed,
Yeah.
and then woke up at like 11 p.m. and then went to work,
Yeah.
and then went to bed. And tomorrow you gotta go to bed early tonight so you can wake up early tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. I can't
Yeah.
do that. I need, like, a set schedule.
A set
I don't
schedule is
want
nice, but like
floating.
when things happen, and it's my job to adjust for that.
I suppose. I mean, you do make bank. You do get paid hella. So
I think it's it's worth the occasional having to change it around to make a little bit more
I
money.
suppose. Well, yeah. What are you gonna do?
But at the same time, it's like what we were watching, where it's like if one person is removed for it was Danmachi. We were watching Danmachi. It says if one person is removed from a business and that business hurts, then the business is at fault.
Oh, then it's the business at
Yeah.
fault. Yes.
So
Oh, that
that
was
is
from Donovan. Holy shit.
so that is basically that's basically.
I was like,
my
where are
life.
you going with this? Dragon Girls? I don't- But no, yeah, that actually did happen in the
Yeah,
show.
and
True.
one person goes on vacation and the business hurts for that. It's definitely the business's fault. And actually, there's some speculation going around for
Speculation.
large company, and we have different districts around the United States, and there's some speculation going around that our district in particular, or our division in particular, has been reporting to us lower goals to meet than what corporate has been. So, like, let's say corporate wants us to make like a 5% overtime goal, which is a lot of overtime. But then the president for our division comes and says, hey, you guys need to make a 1% goal. And so we're basically we're meeting and exceeding by multitudes of
yes.
percentages.
So you should be able to be a little lazier, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Or we should be able to, get more fucking help.
Huh. That's fair.
But they're being stingy because my corporation is like the epitome of corporate America, and they only believe in money, not the safety of their employees.
Hey, well, what are you gonna do? Look, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna make money.
Oh my God, you are corporate America! Oh my God!
2021, baby. Get money, get
Look,
bitches.
all I'm saying. Oh, true. Get money, get bitches. 2021. All right. Put that on a fucking bumper sticker. Hell yeah.
I mean, I could.
I'd put
I've
that
got
on
a
my
good
car.
good friend of mine makes stickers. I can tell him to
Really?
make one. Yeah.
See, normally I think bumper stickers are really trashy and shitty, but I have a really shitty car.
Mhm.
So I could put bumper stickers on it, and
I
my
think-
car, I'm never going to sell my car.
So I think
So,
bumper stickers are trashy, but I think there are some sticker placement things that you can do.
sticker placement, what do you mean?
Yeah. So, for
What are
example,
you talking
my friend owns like manual leader stickers. I know you probably can't see that, but
about? I have no idea what that says.
are you not full screening my camera?
Okay, hold on. Let me full screen your camera. This is not working. I can't see what it is.
How are you
I'm
have
not
to-
the
how do
only
you
one
have to
who
go?
can't see.
You are like full screen on my computer, and
You're
I
full
just
screen
don't.
on mine too.
I just
can't
don't
see. It's
understand.
like,
I just don't
it's
understand. I
mirrored.
don't understand.
There's like a glare. I can't see it, dude.
I just
okay,
don't
I can't see
understand.
it.
I just don't
Put it
understand
up.
how you
Go,
can't see
go
it.
ahead and put
No,
it
I
up
just
for
don't
other
understand.
people to see. Go ahead and
Okay,
put it up for
alright,
other
well,
people to
and
see.
Then there's this like on the side of my car.
I can't see what it is.
I just don't understand how you can't see it. This is
There's
ridiculous.
like a glare. There's like a glare on your screen, and I can't. It's like the angle. I can't read. I see that there's white on a red car,
Okay. All
but
right.
I can't see what the word says.
That's fine.
The
Whatever.
amalgamation of those
That's fine.
two
As
concepts.
long as you understand that there's a sticker on the side of my car. Anyways, he makes things like that, and
That's cool.
very successful doing that.
Oh, well, good for him.
I also saw this this embroidery. This first time I've ever seen this embroidery. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop.
I
it.
wanted to see if I could make you stop talking by doing that.
Well, it worked because I don't know what you were doing.
Continue.
This embroidery machine, and so I've never seen it work like this before. But they take like a sweatshirt and a circle or a square,
Yeah.
and they stretch out the material, and then they put a design in like a program, and then they send the program to the machine, and then it just goes pop 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 pop, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, that is the most badass thing ever, and
Technology,
I
baby.
want one, so I can make
I
my own
want-
shirts.
Bro, shirts are so fucking expensive nowadays,
No,
dude.
they're not.
Like,
They're like $20.
if
yeah.
you go to like a nice company, no, and you
Yeah.
go to like a nice,
This shirt
and
was
you go through like a
$20.
nice
Blip
company.
shift. These shirts last
Blip
forever.
shift.
Yeah, these shirts last
See,
forever.
actually, I need to get those then. But I was looking. I had a buddy
They're not your
recommend me some shit called Teddy Fresh. Okay, and my name is Teddy.
Okay,
So
first
I'm
of
like,
all, they probably
damn.
only named. They only probably
What?
recommended it because it says Teddy Fresh. That's
No,
probably the
but
only
it's
reason
like-
they recommended it.
I'm like, okay. My name's Teddy. Teddy Fresh sounds cool. So I go to the website. $90, $80 for a
What?
sweatshirt.
That's
I'm like,
ridiculous.
what the fuck is this? And I go
That's
to a
just
different
brand
website.
name stuff.
$80, $90.
That's just brand
It's
name
like
stuff.
that's ridiculous,
That
man.
is
How,
ridiculous.
how do you spend almost $100 on a sweatshirt?
I don't know.
Like, I have sweatshirts lying around from one of my old jobs that I got for free, and they're nice. They just look like shit. Like they keep me warm,
Yeah.
so they're nice in that aspect. They just look bad. So I want something I can wear that looks good, but I don't want to spend $90 to get a
Um,
sweatshirt.
I don't have one
You should
near
hook me
me,
up
but
with your blip shirts. I should get some blip
Blip shift. I mean,
blip shift.
so what Blip Shift does is they
Blip
produce
shift
a
shirts.
new design every.
Oh, it's
48
car
hours.
shirts.
Yeah,
I can't
the
do
car-
anything with this. I'm not
I
a
told
car
you
guy.
that. I told you.
Oh
that. You
my
didn't
god!
listen.
Why didn't you tell me? I
I
would have said.
did.
I would have stopped and got all excited for this. This shirt's funny. It says budget allocation, and one of the things is tires. That just made me think of you.
Oh yeah, gotta go to Dallas to get some tires.
Gotta go to Dallas to get some tires.
But yeah, it's all
Oh,
user
this
generated
is fucking
content.
useless.
Cool
Cool shirts. Bro, I
shirts,
sent
good
one of
one.
our friends some mugs the other day, and they were not appreciative of my recommendations, and it really
What?
hurt my
Those
feelings.
mugs were cool.
Actually.
I read them.
I know! They genuinely hurt my feelings, and they were like, ha 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 ha, you know, yeah. But for me, I was like, oh, like
Yeah.
it made me so sad,
Damn.
you know, because I put all this effort into finding these cool mugs. Because
Yeah.
I think a mug is a perfect gift for a guy.
A mug is
Getting
great
a
gift.
mug is
You never have-
amazing.
you
It's
never have
not
too
just
many mugs. Like you always have. There's
practical.
always a guy that has their favorite mug.
That's right. And their favorite mug, what it is a big deal, right?
Mhm.
every guy, you know what his favorite. If he has a favorite mug, he'll tell you or he'll show you what his
Yeah.
favorite
Mhm.
mug is,
He'd
and
be
you
like,
know,
oh,
right?
this is my favorite mug. He's like, yeah, they go and get it.
Yeah. And then if you see him with that mug, you're like, oh, it's a favorite mug kind of day. All right, it's something fucking special.
Yeah.
But this girl that I was talking to is like, I don't see why I'd get him a mug. He already has so many mugs. I'm like, you don't understand. If you get this guy, he's got a story piece. It's practical, which guys love. Gotta love the practical
Yeah,
gifts.
yeah.
And then a story piece. And if it's a funny mug, you show it to all your buddies. Ah, look at this mug.
He's
this
like,
girl
oh, look
got
at
it
this
for
mug
me.
my girl gave me. Yeah, look at it.
That's
Look at
right,
that
yeah.
mug.
And then whether you break up with the girl or not, you'll always keep that mug because there'll be a story attached to the
Yep.
mug
Mhm.
that relates to the girl, right? So it's like, oh, one time me and this girl went skinny dipping, and then she got me this mug, or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's a good fucking, and I couldn't break her on it. I don't think she's gonna get a mug. She said she'll get a mug. I don't think she'll get a mug.
She's not gonna get a mug.
But you saw those designs; they
Yeah.
were quality material.
They were good.
I don't know.
A lot of
I
them
like
were
the
good.
mushroom butt one specifically. Oh, that was pretty funny.
I don't remember that
The
one.
mushroom one. Okay, well.
I read these when I
If
was
you know,
very
you know.
tired. Did you delete them or something? No.
We'll look at them later. I'll show you later.
No, yeah, I'll look at them later. It's fine. But yeah, no,
See,
mugs are
my
great
problem
gift
is, my girlfriend works at a Starbucks right now, and she came home yesterday, and she has bags full of cups, Starbucks cups, mugs,
What?
everything. So I have too many mugs, and I don't like mugs. I'm not a mug guy. If you got me a gift, it would be cool if it was a mug, because I don't normally drink out of a mug, so I'd have a mug to drink out of, and I'd be like, oh, it's that guy gave it to me, or that girl gave it to me, right? But Tiffany, we literally, I'll take a picture eventually. She literally has over 25 Starbucks cups, and they're all on display in this big
my
cabinet.
gosh.
There's all
What?
this room. They're all different colors. She's probably spent over $1,000 on Starbucks cups.
What?
Like, it's legitimately a problem. And she just keeps buying them because they're sparkly, and she likes sparkly things because she's a woman.
Well,
So.
I mean, if that's what she wants.
What I want in here is gaming shit. I want like gaming posters from the best games of all time. Halo 3, gotta get a poster. Fucking Halo Wars, gotta get a poster. Classic franchises, right?
Yeah.
Gears of War, even.
Gotta
I don't
get
even
a
play that much Gears, but if you got a Gears of War, I'd be like, oh, everybody knows what that is,
Yeah.
It's
That
gonna
makes
be cool.
sense. That makes sense.
I wouldn't get a Call of Duty poster though. I do play Call of Duty
Mhm.
sometimes. I wouldn't get a Call of Duty poster.
Call of Duty posters
Zelda.
are not very good anyways. Like, it's just modern military bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I have a
wouldn't-
Zelda
I wouldn't-
disc plate. Put
Yeah,
that in here.
Zelda's a good one.
I have a Dark Souls
Pokemon
disc
is
plate.
good.
I put that
Dark
in
Souls
here.
is a good one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
You gonna put any LED strips?
No, I'm not a zoomer. Only zoomers do the LED strips. I think it is such a stupid idea.
Really?
Sorry, I think it's a good idea.
I don't know. I'm still debating it.
I have known 3 people who had them, and they were all the most zoomer extra people I've ever met.
Hmm.
And one of them is still one of my friends, and I still think he's cool. But like, it is something about their personality type that is like they gotta get LED lights, and it's the coolest thing. I don't know. I'm just not into it. I feel like I'm too old for that.
Hmm.
Like I had a roommate who strung out Christmas lights throughout his room, and all year he had Christmas lights just hanging around, and I'm like, it's so extra.
I had a
It just
girlfriend that
doesn't-
did that. Like, she decorated like the head of her bed, like on that whole wall. She'd have like lights and a big blanket that somebody gave her. I don't remember.
That's
It's like
ridiculous.
art that she does. She was like an artist as well. I don't know.
Oh, art is cool. Yeah, I know. I have a friend who's an artist too, but they won't.
They won't
Give me
make
any
you
art.
anything. I'm sorry.
They won't make me anything. So it's pretty unfortunate. I gotta buy all my own art.
If she made you something, would you hang it up behind you?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was the purpose for what I wanted it to be made for with.
Made for with.
Yeah.
All right.
To make or to make not. Some would say.
To make not.
I don't know. If you could have one custom commission piece done, I mean, you already have, apparently. If you could have another one done,
Another one, yeah.
What would it be? Yeah. What would you get? If you could ask our art major friend for a gift for like Christmas, and you were like, I
for
want
me or for someone else?
for you. For you.
Oh,
Like the in your room or your house.
I don't. It probably. That's tough. I don't know what I would do. I know what I would get for
Really?
you. I have a gift idea for you that I want to do for you.
Really?
Yeah, that's an art piece.
What would you get for me?
I'm not going to tell you. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't tell you.
What? You have a gift idea?
I got a gift idea.
Wow, I feel kind of bad. I don't have any gift
Oh, yeah?
ideas for you.
Oh, that's
I feel
unfortunate.
bad.
That's all right.
I mean,
I've
I'm
had
not
this
a gift
idea.
guy.
I'm not either, but I've had this idea for like a year or so. I've just never.
It's
I
just a
haven't.
picture of like after me and yours fight. It's just like you with like your foot on my face, like, and you're like this, like over top of me.
I mean, that'd be a great picture either way. Actually, yeah, that's what I get Kelly to do. Just me flexing on you.
Damn.
Because
That'd be so sad.
that's all I do.
It's literally just like your calf, but like zoomed in.
Damn.
No, I don't know. I would probably
I'd probably get her
would
to
want, like-
draw like my car fleet or something.
fleet.
Yeah, I think I have enough
So
cars to
extra.
call it a fleet.
So extra.
How's that extra?
You want me to call you Admiral TJ now for your fleet?
Oh.
I think if I was going to commission something, and I've always wanted this, I want a portrait of myself,
Uh-huh.
but like a nice portrait of myself.
Like dressed
my-
up nice,
at-
and like kind of like a
yes,
presidential
like
portrait.
Wearing a suit,
Mm.
looking dapper, just kind of, and it's like an accurate, but nicer than accurate, right? Because I am not an attractive person. Okay, I recognize this, so I want the artist to try and spruce me up a little bit, but obviously keep it so when you look at it, you still recognize that it's me, just like my ideal version of me, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. No,
But
yeah,
I would love a fucking 12 by 18 portrait of me, and I could just put on like that was me on my best day, and then it would give me something to look forward to in the future. Maybe I can reach that goal. Maybe I could show my kids. I could be like, hey, that's what I used to look like, even though I didn't. Like, there's so many possibilities, right? Like,
Yeah.
I could do so much with that, and I always
Yeah.
wanted a portrait. And I fucking this made me so bad to just remember this. So I went to a convention.
Okay.
It's called Comic-Con, and
Never heard of it.
what is it called when you and they give you like a quick little portrait? There's a name for it.
Like a caricature.
Caricature. And I always wanted a caricature.
Yeah.
But I didn't want a caricature. I wanted a portrait.
Yeah.
And this guy, hold on, stay here. I will keep talking to you, show you,
Okay.
and you're gonna see how irritating. Like it literally broke my silence for a full year and a half. Because this guy, I don't think I've ever showed you this before. This guy gave me a picture.
I can't believe you still have it.
This is what he drew.
Oh, you have shown me that.
This is what he drew. And I was like, I don't even have a particularly long neck. I don't know why. He's like, he drew and my ears and my eyes and my nose. What do you mean? That doesn't look like me at all. And it literally made me so unbelievably angry.
Dude, you don't
'Cause
have
I
a
wanted
long
it.
neck.
And you can't even. But he put like a little like shitty like stubble above my upper lip too. Like
That's
it's literally just the most insulting fucking picture.
Oh,
He got my
shit.
jacket looks good though. He got my jacket right. That's what my jacket.
That's
Damn. But it so much. So I want like something like this size
yeah.
or a little bit bigger. But like that actually looks like me, not this piece of shit that doesn't look anything like me. It doesn't look like me,
It
right?
looks like your brother.
Yeah, my brother does kind of look like that, actually. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck that guy. I looked at him after, because you don't see it till they're done.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I'm like,
Gonna
I'm all
say that.
excited. I'm like picturing like a portrait. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so good. Like, I'm trying my best. Okay. And I look at it and I just look at it and I'm like, bro. It's like, what? Fuck. Because all my friends who were see what he was drawing and they were laughing all the time and I'm like, oh, this is not great.
The ultimate meme. It's pretty funny.
You should see the one they drew of one of my other friends.
Really
It
bad?
is. They did it in the style of Thanos, and yeah, I should find it and show it to you. It's
Wait,
it's
you
pretty
have
fun.
it?
No, I'm just meant I can find a picture of it and show
Oh,
it to you.
okay.
Picture of a picture.
A picture of a picture. The old picture of a picture.
Pretty funny.
I always find it
Dude,
funny.
I can't believe the fucking caricature. That pisses me off.
Why don't you throw it away?
Because it's a part of history. That's one of the few things I have from that event. too. And it's important to me, like remembering times. Wow, that got really sad. Holy shit. Remembering times with friends I used to have back in the day and hanging out with them and everything. So
I suppose so.
it's important.
I'm not really a sentimental guy. I don't.
It's actually
keep a lot of things from my past.
It's actually the same Comic-Con that I'm trying to get, or con that I'm trying to get you to go to with me.
I couldn't do a Comic-Con.
That you don't want to go to.
I don't know. It's
You couldn't.
too many people.
You say that, but it's not.
Yeah, I do.
No, it's not. You don't
It's too many
understand.
people.
Have you never been? Have you one?
What?
Have you ever been to one before?
No, because it's too many people.
Okay. No. You're not understanding. So you go to the door.
Okay.
There's so many people. You go to the door. Hold on. Let me finish.
You can't tell. It's like
You go to the
too many
door.
people. No. You don't
Oh.
understand. So you go to the door. There's so many people. You already
You go to
ruined
the door.
it. Okay.
There's a lot of people. Admittedly, a lot of people.
All right.
You go into the door.
Okay.
There's not that many people.
No,
Why? Because everyone's dispersed. Everyone's dispersed to all the different avenues and events and gateways, and it's not just like one crowd moving the entire time. It's just like trickles of people like going here and there, and it's a really good time. It is so fun to walk around and like whatever catches your eye, right? So like for you, I want to go with you to see what catches your eye so I can recommend you more stuff. Because our problem is I'm always trying to recommend you stuff, but I can never quite get your taste down properly. But if we went to a con,
It's because
we
my
could walk.
taste is so refined.
If we went to a con, you could pick out like, oh, that caught my eye, and I'd be like, oh shit, like that caught. Okay, let's watch this anime, let's play this game, whatever it is, And it's a lot of fun, and it's like hanging out with your friends all day. It's like watching a YouTube video where you tour this really cool thing, but you're actually there. And there's really not that many people. Like there are times when there's crowds of people, and you kind of gotta push your way through, but.
Okay.
You got all those calves. What's the point of being all big if you can't push people out of the way?
Because they're bigger.
No, they're all nerds.
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
bigger.
They're bigger.
Well, mass.
Yeah.
but-
And then you got that one dude in the, Master Chief cosplay that towers over everyone.
He walked. Everyone moved out of the way. They're like, all right, Chief. Fucking dude, it's cool, and you see so many cool cosplays. I have a
I'm
picture
sure there's
of
a lot
me.
of cool cosplays.
I have a picture of me with 4 very scantily clad women in cosplay from that event, and
Okay.
you've seen that picture.
Yeah.
Do I look like I'm having a good time? I'm having a great time in that picture. I'm just saying.
Weren't you hover handing in that picture?
No, I wasn't hover handing.
No, you weren't hover handing? Okay.
I specifically, it was kind of weird, and I feel this is a problem for women. But the hover hand has become such a meme. I now go out of my way to firmly grasp the person I am standing next to. But I know
just like,
it's too much, right? So like I'm standing there, and I purposely touched them. That's so weird. Because they weren't wearing clothes. I mean, they had like a bra and panties on, and they were like in cosplay, right?
Uh-huh.
But in order to touch them, I had to like touch their skin, like
and
on like their belly,
yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So it was weird because it's like obviously
that's
if it was my
weird.
girlfriend, I would grab like her butt and I put my hand about her butt. You got a little handle, done. But you can't just grab some girl in cosplay's butt.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, so I had to grab like right here.
Yeah.
So you can see my hands like here,
Yeah.
but then it's also like I'm literally just touching this girl's belly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's weird.
it's a weird.
Because they're strangers.
Yeah, but I had to not hover hand because I didn't want people to meme because I knew I was going to show my
'Cause you
friends.
don't-
I didn't want people to meme me for
Yeah,
hover
you
handing, so
would've
I
been-
had to like firmly grab
or-
this fucking girl.
Or a way around it is to do something else with your hands, like, guns or thumbs up or
Hey.
the old double point.
Hey.
Yeah.
Double point?
The
Oh,
old
that would have
double-
been cool.
that
Like,
double-
hey.
Like
Yeah,
a goofy
double.
picture.
It would have been a quadruple because there were 4
Oh,
girls.
there are
so it
4
would've been-
girls. Yeah.
Well, I'm a 4-girl kind of guy. Let me tell you.
Or could you not go over their shoulder? Or were they
They
taller?
were too
than
short.
you?
They were too short.
Too short. Short means you
My
go
hand,
over
my
their
hand, my
shoulder.
hands would have been like this. Like it would have been like. My hand would have been like this. I don't know how to explain.
That short? Wow.
Either would have gone like this, or my hands would have been like this. So it's too much.
I see.
Look, there's an etiquette, and this is what I want to do, dude. If you were in that picture with me, I'd put that shit on my wall. Like, honestly, I should put that on my wall anyway. But if you were there, I'd put that on my wall. I'd be like, this is when me and TJ got money, got bitches. Done deal. We're holding like a pretzel. Look, I'm just
Why has it
saying,
got to be a pretzel?
pretzel is the best snack food when you're like at like a fair or like an event.
That's true. Pretzels.
What are you, like a turkey leg kind of guy? Don't tell me you're a
what the
turkey
fuck?
leg guy.
No.
I can't stand people with turkey legs.
No, I don't like turkey legs, especially and the people with lamb legs or lamb whatever. Yeah, I don't like that either.
That's
They're
not good.
huge, but I don't like it.
But what do you like for snacks then? Are they like an event?
No, I mean I like the old pretzel. I like the popcorn. I know
Yeah.
you don't like popcorn.
No, not popcorn.
Yeah, I like.
Fucking, that's popcorn over there. You get to that point that you ever been in a relationship where you get to a point where there are boundaries you set, and then once a certain amount of time passes, the other person breaks that boundary because enough time has passed that you can't really like.
Get mad at them for it.
Right, but it's still like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're at that point.
You're at that point. You said no
Yeah, we're at
popcorn,
that
and she brought popcorn.
There's some popcorn. Yeah.
Well, you don't like the popping part of popcorn. Like
I
it's
don't like the
pre-popped.
smell or
Well, there's no
anything.
smell. There's no smell in pre-popped popcorn.
Oh, when she opens the bag, there's gonna be a smell, and I'll smell it.
Hmm.
And you're gonna hear me bitch about it. I
I'm
guarantee
sure,
it.
I'm sure I will.
I'm gonna look over there and be like, "This bitch is eating fucking popcorn. I can't believe this." So what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hey, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Not eat popcorn. That's what I'm not gonna do. That's what I am gonna do.
Well, what
Not
does she? What does she not like the smell of?
My ass, probably.
Yeah, so just fucking fart it up, dude.
No, I would say she doesn't like the smell. I don't think there's anything. She can't like smell anything is the problem. She has like no sense of taste or smell.
Oh.
So like, I don't think it would really bother her if I did, honestly.
Well, it's unfortunate.
I literally spend like hours slaving over the stove to make her like some nice ass food. And then we go to her parents' house for a meal, and she's like, "Yeah, it all tastes about the same." She's like, "Beef, lamb, chicken, it's all the same." And I'm like, "It's totally different." She's like, "It's all the same." I'm like, "Whatever." This
Damn.
bitch. We're making barbecue pizza tonight, actually.
Barbecue
It's
pizza.
gonna be-
That sounds good.
It's gonna be lit tonight, dude. We're gonna make barbecue pizza.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Yeah.
You know, for someone who doesn't like Zoomer words, you've been using lit a lot recently.
Have I?
Yep.
I think that's the first time I've used it like all week.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not. You've used it a few times.
I don't think this that. I don't know. I like it. I think lit is an acceptable word because it makes sense. Like to light up or to like get lit. To me, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, like a bop. This song is a bop. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
That
like you're
doesn't
bopping.
a bop. That doesn't mean anything. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's bopping. You're bopping to the music.
Or this song slaps.
Yeah, like you're slapping like, ooh. It slaps.
Who does that?
People.
Who goes to like a mall and hears a song and they're ooh cha? Like what do you mean? Like nobody does that. You do that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't go to the
You're
mall.
such a... That's true. Too many people.
There's too many. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. There's too many people.
See, I don't like going out often, but when I go
Yeah,
out,
me neither.
I want to
too
go
many
out. I don't want to go out and not go out.
Yeah,
know
when
what I
I
mean?
go out, I want to go out too. Go out with a bang.
You just don't want to go out where there's too many people.
Yeah, no, not too many people.
To me, part of
Like,
going out is the people.
If I'm going to the mall, it's got to be on a day that it's not busy.
Such an
So
old man.
not the weekend. Yeah, I know. We had this conversation last time.
I know.
If I go out to eat, it's got to be during non-peak hours, because service is better, food is better. You're not,
I'd say service
being
is
rushed.
worse.
No, you're not
I'd
being
say
rushed.
food is
out.
worse.
No, it's not.
Because the food is fresh. Because there's no way it's old. Because they're making it like as it comes in.
Yeah, they still make it as it comes in.
Look, when I go to like Red Robin, one of my favorite places to eat, right?
Oh, dude, same.
Great place to
I
eat.
love Road Robin.
Yeah, quality food, not too
It's okay.
expensive, good service.
It's okay.
I mean,
Service
it's
is
okay. It's
Yeah,
quality.
It's okay.
Have you ever had the blue cheeseburger? It's classic. Amazing.
Classic. I usually get the Royal Red Robin.
You're an average bitch, I guess.
What do you mean? It's got eggs. It's got bacon. It's got hamburger.
Eggs on a burger?
Oh,
No.
So good. So good. It's
Disgusting.
so messy.
Blue cheeseburger. It's got blue cheese. It's got a burger in it. Everything's included in the title. You know what you get.
Yeah, I know.
And then fries, unlimited
Oh.
fries. Great idea.
Bottomless root beer floats to die for.
No, you gotta get the bottomless freckled lemonade. That's the shit I like.
I don't think so.
Strawberry lemonade.
They also have
fuck with
not your
strawberry
father's root
lemonade.
beer floats, the alcoholic ones, which is really good.
Because of my diet, I can't
Oh.
get strawberry lemonade
no.
anymore.
Damn. Damn. Man, cheat days are
Damn,
looking pretty good.
I actually feel deflated. Like I feel like I was up here and I feel like I just sunk.
Damn.
Because we never even go to Red Robin, but I'd like the option. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the option to go to Red Robin and fuck around.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, okay, this sounds shitty. Do you go out to eat with like your boys ever near you? Like you have friends in like your car
Yeah.
groups and stuff,
Uh-huh.
right? So do you ever go out to eat with them, like just to go out to eat?
Yeah.
See, I want to go out to eat like once a month. I feel like it's important to go have a social out and about. You see other people, you talk at them, you look around, you see what people are up to, people are doing, right?
Yeah.
And you feel like you're included in society, right?
Sure.
But Red Robin is what that was for me. But now, okay, is there an order you get no matter what you do when you go to a restaurant, you get at least one thing? Because whenever I go to Red Robin, I always get a strawberry lemonade, always. And if I don't get a strawberry lemonade, I feel like there's no point in even fucking going.
I mean, depends on the place, but yeah, whenever I go to Red Robin, I usually get the burger, or I usually get an alcoholic root beer float.
But what if I told you couldn't get that? Would you still want to go?
No, I just wouldn't go to Red Robin.
See? Isn't that crazy how the rest of the food is good, but because I can't have my sugary drink, I don't want to go.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go.
What are you
Like
gonna get?
water.
You get a water. You're gonna hate it.
It'll be a cheat day,
There you go.
right?
I mean, you were the one that
See-
said cheat days are bullshit.
What's funny about the diet that we've decided is just no sugar. So we can still get like deep fried onion rings and shit, like whatever.
Yeah.
Just no sugar, right?
Deep fried
So-
Twinkie.
Dude, Red Robin has the rings on lockdown. Their onion rings are always good. And they have these they have pretzels with like beer honey mustard with like beer in it.
Mm.
Like beer. How do you
What are you trying to
beer.
say? Beer?
No, it's like honey beer. Honey
What? What are you trying to say?
Red Robin honey or beer mustard. It just says beer mustard.
So that's probably what it is.
Well, it's really fucking good.
Okay.
And you dip your little pretzel in it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
All right, I believe you.
Do you think it's stupid to do a diet that's just no sugar?
No, it's not stupid.
See, I think most people consider a diet to be like you eat small portions, you only eat healthy food. But a diet is really just any set meal plan, right? Any set change in your meal.
Yeah, I would say so.
Device.
any healthier choice that is set in your dietary consumption.
Yeah, but a diet could be unhealthy. My diet could be eating only fried food. That could be my diet, right?
Yeah. But going on a diet is different than what your diet is.
But it's the same word. This is why people hate learning English.
Yeah.
Because it's the same word.
Yeah, same word.
I don't know. I feel like it's okay to eat some fried food every once in a while. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna eat fried food.
I mean, everything is just fine in
Moderation.
moderation. Yeah. Isn't that
Well, we got an air fryer for
that's
Christmas. So.
Bernie's motto, isn't it? Bernie Sanders.
You are Bernie crazy. Oh my god.
Because Crooked Hillary was all like, "You can have none of this," and then Bernie was like, "Well, you can have a little."
That's why Bernie's the people's hero, baby.
That's how it's.
I don't know if I'd say I'm Bernie crazy, but I will say I took a political compass test, and the one I was most like was Bernie Sanders.
I mean, yeah.
do
I
it
mean,
that
we
way, you
were
will.
roughly the same.
And my father, when he found that out, was very upset because he is a diehard Republican. But I don't know. Like, I think I think Bernie is the future. I think, unfortunately, Bernie is so fucking old. This guy's gonna die soon. There's no way he's not gonna live, right?
He's not.
But
I wouldn't say he's gonna die soon, but I think
I
he's
say
too
10
old.
years
I
tops.
think he's too old for office.
He's too old to be part of the next wave.
There
Right.
needs to be an
So,
age
like,
cap.
Yeah, there does. I think 65 is the reasonable age cap. I think it's fair. I think 65 is still old, but I think at the very least that would eliminate a lot of people. Like when you
Yeah.
realize how many people are over 65, and then you realize the conversations you have with people who are over 65, you're like, these fucking people don't know what the fuck is going on.
No,
Like they
don't.
can't even text. Like how the fuck are you gonna run the
Yeah.
fucking country? I don't know.
Yeah.
I
And
think
it's like the presidents just keep getting older and older, and
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but
age cap of like 65 or 60, and then I think in 20 years America is gonna look so fucking different. Just because like in general, like my generation,
Yeah.
I know your generation is,
we're the same generation, Teddy. We're the same
My generation
generation.
is gonna be taking over the government, and just
Yeah.
like the generalistic ideas that we have are much more community focused, I would say. So
I'd say
I feel like it'll
yeah.
be easier to get shit done, personally.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't give a fuck, honestly. I don't care who wins, whatever. I just know that when we're older, in general, things will be more community focused. That's all.
Well, things will be better for us, and then I'm sure.
No,
I'm
I
sure
would
the
argue.
next generation that they
I would argue differently. I would argue that things will be better for people who are younger than us, but they won't be better for us.
Oh, so we just got screwed in the deal.
Yeah, because if you think about it, we're all about. I'm not saying this specifically, right? But for example, taking money from the rich, disseminating it to other people who need it more or who use the money, right? So if you take that into account, the more money we get, the more fucked we are. So over time, as tax rates go up and the more people get taxed, the less incentivized we are to make more money. Because the more money we make, the more gets taken away. So why make more? That's why I am a firm believer in 100K. I never want to make more than $100,000 a year, ever, no matter what. Why? Because you get taxed so much, it's not fucking worth it. Your quality of life. I was reading the study, actually. It's kind of interesting. I was reading the study that says your quality of life at $100,000 is the cap. You cannot have a higher quality of life. No matter how much more money you make, your quality of life does not improve. And I found that to be very interesting. And ever since I read that, I was like, 100K, that's my cap, no matter what.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
What do you mean?
Well, more than 100K, you can get heated floors.
You can do that
install it
for
in your whole
2K.
house.
I can install heated floors in your house for free. What do you mean?
You get a bigger house. Get a bigger
Does
garage.
it improve your quality of life? No.
It could.
It doesn't, though. They did a study.
Who did a study? Who's they?
I'll look it up. After the podcast, I'll show
Okay,
you.
alright.
This is a real study they did. It
So they
proved
did a real study with
that
two
people are not happier. No, it's like 1,000 people. What do you
okay,
mean it's not two people?
happier? Okay, that makes sense. I can see that.
It doesn't
Peak happiness
your
at 100K.
quality of
I can
life.
see that. Yeah.
People are not happier the more money they have over 100K.
Yeah. But
In fact, they're more
happiness and
likely to
quality
be
of life
less
is-
happy. That's quality of life. What is
not
your quality of
necessary.
life? How's your life going? Happy? Are you happy? Are you sad? Quality of life
you
is
can be
low.
happy.
Quality of life is
You
high.
can be happy but have a low quality of life. And you can still
Yeah.
you can improve parts of your life with more money. It might not make you happier, but it
But the
improves the
improvements
quality.
you can make cap out at about 100K.
I don't necessarily think that's true.
Well, I think you're a greedy capitalist pig, and
I think you
that's
can
just-
do a lot more.
I don't know.
I mean,
See-
you might. I agree with the happiness part. I don't agree with the quality of life part.
Like I think my generation, not that you'd understand, is very minimalist, right?
Uh-huh.
I want a house, a car that works, which is I feel like that's not asking too much. I want a house, a car that works,
Uh-huh.
and I want to have kids, and I want to be able to pay for food, and internet, and a computer. That's it.
Yeah.
That is my ambition. And people are like, "Well, that's not very much," or some people say that's too much. And I'm like, I feel like if I have a house and a car, and kids, and food and a computer, 100K a year, done.
Mhm.
It's not that big of a deal. Totally doable. Totally fucking doable.
Yep.
But I feel like, I don't know, for me personally, I would do worse the more money I had. Like, I need to meet
Which is
my minimum
understandable.
goal and stop.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
understandable.
don't, I
Your
wouldn't
goal-
use it for
Like
anything.
you said earlier, your goal You set a goal and you meet it, and then you're good. So your goal,
Yeah, that's it.
$100,000, which $100,000 is totally reasonable, and then go up with inflation or whatever. But
That's more. That's in like the top 80%. I think that's the top 20%.
Hmm.
Because the top 1% is like billions, but the top
Yeah.
to be in the top like 80 or top 20% of people, it's really not. It's like 200K or something. It's like nothing compared to what the 1%
yeah,
gets.
absolutely.
So you're doing good.
Yeah, 100,000.
I don't know. Look, someday I will sell you a house, and someday I will invite you to my place and we'll have a beer, and life will be good.
Life will be good.
I'm optimistic, dude. Dude, wearing this Hawaiian shirt has put me in a very optimistic mood. I feel like the future will work out. Everything will come together. That or I'll fail my test in 2 days. I won't get my license. I'll get kicked out of my apartment. My girlfriend will break up with me. Could go either way. 50-50, I would say.
50.
50. You know what? Hawaiian shirt says 51% good. I'm optimistic.
There you go. Optimistic.
Glass is half full. Yeah. Feeling good.
I mean, if I showed you this nondescript can,
Yeah.
and I said the
I can't
level
see
is,
anything because of the glare.
I said,
it's so glaring.
and I said the level was right here.
Yeah.
What would you say it is?
Half full.
Why would you say half full?
Because I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt, baby. Because we're optimistic.
All right.
I understand the analogy, yes.
Yeah. I mean, you'd say so. You'd always say half full, or is it just because of the Hawaiian shirt?
Just the Hawaiian shirt,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think for the most part, yeah, I go through, I don't know about you, and I've had my girlfriend point this out to me too. I go through like roller coaster phases. Like I am either in a really good mood or I am not in a good mood. And I'm sure you'd notice this about me too. Like I don't have like, when I was younger, I was steady financially, but then like my mood was crazy, right? And now it's like both, right? But everything is just like, I'm either stressed about shit and I'm worrying about like a job, I'm worrying about rent, I'm worrying about bills, or I'm just fucking vibing, And it really does for me. Like I don't know how you qualify yourself in that scale. Like would you say you're more steady all the time no matter what? I have days where it's just like no matter what the day is shit. And then I have days where no matter what the day is good.
I mean, I'd say, yeah. I mean, I would say I'm more steady. I've been described as steady. Straight as an arrow. Just steady.
Well,
no matter what's going on, I'm just right here.
Did that ever frustrate you? Do you wish you were more roller coaster?
I don't wish I was more roller coaster, but I mean, it's helpful and not helpful. Like during exciting and happy moments, I don't seem as happy. During sad moments, I definitely don't seem as sad. Never, it's one of those actual moments where it's like, how's DJ? No one ever looks at you and goes, "What's wrong, man?"
Huh.
Which I mean,
how are you, DJ? How are you? Talk about it.
Nah, let's not talk about it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, geez, can of worms. Let's not open that. Holy shit. We do need to open that, by the way.
Do we?
We do need to open
think we do.
worms. We do, but not your can of worms, just the other one.
What? I don't. Okay.
In Terraria, it's a can of worms.
Yeah. Can of worms. I've never
But
opened
not your can of worms.
Yeah. Got it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I got it. I know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. The page has been turned. Turned to
A new
page
chapter.
394.
All right, Snape.
I don't even
Did you ever
know
do that shit? That's from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Wait, you made the reference, but you don't know what it's from?
No, I didn't say I didn't know what it's from. I said, yes, that is what it's from.
Oh.
I was agreeing with you. I just said I didn't know what page he said. If you'd let me finish speaking.
Did you ever do that thing as when you were a kid where you like went to like page 69 and then it was like go to page 122 and you'd go there, and then it's like go to page 7 and
you
you'd go there.
Create your
Page
create your own
43.
path.
And there was like a pair of boobs. No, it was
Oh.
like in high school textbooks. Like you would just write little notes in the corner. You
Oh.
never did that?
No, I never did that.
Dude, that was a classic meme.
I guess.
Classic meme. You draw like a dick, and then when they got there, you'd be like, "You're gay." You looked at a dick, and they'd be like, "Ah!"
Yeah, I guess I
Classic.
just. I don't know. I was a big nerd in school. Didn't.
Yeah, I can tell. The glasses give it away.
Yeah, the glasses give it away. I never partook in such frivolous activities, such as
Really?
boobs.
Yeah, me neither.
Boobs on
Uh,
pages.
boobs on pages.
How vile.
Dude, back in the day, boobs on pages was top tier quality, I will say.
We really didn't have textbooks. Everything was on the computer. We got laptops.
I thought you were gonna say, well, we had our own typewriters, and then we had a quill, an ink pen. I was like, oh shit.
No, everything was on computers. We got laptops.
See, that's fucked up. Kids nowadays, they get like, how did you get all? We didn't have computers. We
You
just
didn't
had
have
like
computers?
a notebook. No, we just had notebooks
Huh. Sucks to be
and
old.
textbooks. Whatever.
It was in middle school. We had MacBook G4s, and
A
then
Mac.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, it was awful.
I would quit school. Fuck that.
And then,
Macs are the
and then
worst.
in high school, we got Dell laptops, and they put like these parental blockers on websites and stuff. And so
Yeah,
back in old school RuneScape, back in the good days, it was blocked for games. But I figured out that if I repaired the Wi-Fi, it would load the Wi-Fi first and then load the blocker later. So I could open up the internet, repair the Wi-Fi, it'd connect back to my Wi-Fi. I could type in RuneScape, go to like a random world, and load the game just in time for the blocker to come up, and it wouldn't block the game. And so I could play.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We just did stuff like Miniclip was blocked, but like Cool Math Games wasn't blocked. So
Yeah,
we did
Cool Math Games is really cool. I like the
Yeah, there's some Cool Math Games, you know.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid game. That was cool.
Yeah, I never got into the Diary of the Wimpy.
I never saw the movie, but
It was a book.
Oh.
It was a diary.
oh yeah, there I saw Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah. It's right there in the title.
But yeah, I mean, you could go to any site without a proxy, and then proxies became available, and then people would just share them on their USB stick.
Huh.
It was like a currency. Like, hey, you got that new proxy that's not blocked? It's like, yeah, I got you right here, and they'd hand you a USB drive.
Why do you sound like you're doing drug deals in like 3rd grade? What the fuck?
3rd grade. No,
I mean, that's cool.
This was high school.
Oh. I went to like 4 different high schools, so I never
under school tech
bothered.
deals.
True. At least you didn't sell like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit.
No, that was elementary school.
Yeah.
That was the Yu-Gi-Oh.
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh's good. I'm gonna get you back into it. I'm telling you, everyone I talk to that I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh with are like, Yu-Gi-Oh is so dumb, it's so hard to get into, it's so lame, and I'm like, no, dude, Yu-Gi-Oh's good. Like, if you play with the right people and you don't play like the super OP stuff, you just play like mid-tier, it is a lot of fun. Because it's like, I feel like games nowadays, they don't challenge you. Like, there's no like you just play the game to play the game, right? You win or lose, you play, oh, we won or oh, we lost, right? But Yu-Gi-Oh is like, you play it, and it's like a legit mind game. Like, you're legit like chessing out this fucking person. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I know that they think I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna activate.
That's where
It's
the
like,
haha you fool came from.
yeah, the haha you fool. Yeah, it's
you
pretty good.
fool, you've activated my trap card.
You fool. But yeah, no, I think it's genuinely gonna come back into my my repertoire.
Again.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go physical though,
Nah.
because some of the
It's too
stuff in the
expensive.
game, dude, it's so expensive, and you have to like, there's some of my cards. It's like, search your deck, pull this out, shuffle your
can
deck,
you imagine
set it
doing
back
that
down,
physically?
and then I do that.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do that like 5 times a turn sometimes. So it'd be like, bro, like, I don't want to do it in person.
It's better to
I will
just have
say,
the application do it for you.
I would buy some collector cards like UCT. No one knows what that is, but UCT, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, I would buy one of those in fucking mint and put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Hang it up.
Yeah.
And I'd buy just like like a Blue Eyes, right? I'd buy like classic cards. So, like, if you saw it, you'd be like, holy shit, like, I remember it. But I would never like play like the actual game like in person.
Would you like make like a picture frame for it, like one card in a picture frame, or would you have like 6 or 9 cards in a frame? Or
It'd be like a collage. It'd be
Yeah.
like, they'd all be
like
in like
you'd put them in like the
protectors, obviously.
sleeves. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I would like build a like a 12x18 and then just
Yeah.
lay them into it and then put
Could see
the.
that.
Dude, that'd be so cool. I'd have to
That'd
pick
be
all the
cool.
cards though. Yeah.
Hand pick them all. And
Yeah.
maybe switch
I mean,
them
I
up.
am the best, Yu-Gi-Oh player in the Discord, so
Here it is.
we'll see if anyone can ever contest my greatness. It's pretty good being at the top, I will say.
Okay.
What? Why'd you laugh?
I was just saying you're gonna start a lot of fights.
I'm an instigator. What can I tell you? I like instigating.
I don't know. People aren't gonna watch 2 hours in, so
That's true. We're 2 hours in?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Damn, we went over our 145 limit.
yeah. Well, with all the cuts, I think we'll be around 145.
Oh. Is this going to be cut?
You asked me to cut like 3 things.
Did I?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. You must have cut it already.
we're live.
See, that's a joke in like the continuity, right? Like if you cut it,
yeah,
and I wouldn't know about it,
yeah,
right? Because it was cut.
Because it was cut. I'll ask you about it.
Because even if you cut this, did this ever happen? If you cut a conversation, did it ever happen? If it never makes it to the video?
Yes, of course it happens. Because I still have
But
the
there's
raw
no-
footage,
Well, could have edited it. Could have doctored.
not the raw footage.
I suppose not. All right. Well,
All right, well. That's all, folks. That's all I got.
all right.
What do you got?
I'm all fucking talked out, dude. I
Alright.
think we should just play Terraria and
I agree.
make dumb boob jokes and do my homework.
Alrighty.
That's the future.
All right.
All right. Well, see you later.
See you guys on the floppy side.
The floppy side.